edition of Bharat Franchise Show. ये वो 9 दिन स्पेशल दिन होते हैं जब हम everybody wants to really start their own business. ये वो 9 दिन है स्पेशली नवरात्रा के जो हम कहते हैं which is the time to start your own business. So friends, again a very warm welcome to the Bharat Franchise Show, and this is the 6th edition that we are running very successfully, and we had to repeat it at no choice because we were getting so much of enormous responses. क्योंकि ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म है जब 1.5 घंटे के अंदर मुझे इकट्ठे ही एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे घर बैठे अलग अलग बिजनेस अपॉर्चुनिटीज के बारे में पता चलता है. So friends, once again, Jai Mata Di and welcome all of you, and especially to our friends who are watching us live on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you very much for joining. So friends, this special webinar series, as I said, it's a 6th edition. We started this edition of Navratra special business kevabox अच्छे दिन on 22nd of March, where we started with health and wellness brands. 23rd, we switched to F&B brands. 24th, we converted ourselves to the convenience, retail, and quick commerce brands के बारे में हमने बात करी. 25th, a very futuristic business. We talked about electric vehicle brands and chargers. 26th was retail industry that we covered. 27th, that was yesterday, we talked about service brands. So friends, अगर आपने miss करा ये opportunity, please go on the Facebook page or the YouTube page of Franchise India. All the recordings are rightly available with you, where all the brand owners themselves have really taken out the time and present their business opportunities. Today, we're going to talk about a special series or a special business model, which is FOCO model. Picking up the business is actually the business is actually a kind of a service. Probably it's a process, and this process has to be picked up by someone because हर business सबको suit नहीं कर सकता. The initial crucial months really involves and requires a lot of skills, and not only skills but time, because time really plays a major role. वो कहते हैं ना आजकल नई definition ROI की. ROI की definition when we went to schools, we were reading ROI definition was return on investment. लेकिन दोस्तों business के case में definition change हो चुकी है. Now I call return on involvement. The more you're involved, the more money that you get. So there are different models, various models when we talk about franchising. And we have models like FOCO model, FIFO model. FOFO model is something which is very popular. So FOCO होता है franchisee owned, franchisee operated. So business में अगर हम बात करें, मेरे को हमेशा पैसा दो तरीके से मिलता है. Either I invest my time, I get returns. If I invest my money, I get returns. So कुछ बिजनेस ऐसे होते हैं जहाँ पे मैं सिर्फ पैसा लगा सकता हूँ. कुछ बिजनेस ऐसे होते हैं जहाँ मैं सिर्फ टाइम लगा सकता हूँ. So today we're going to talk about a model which is my FICO model or FOCO model, जहाँ पे फ्रेंचाइजी सिर्फ इन्वेस्टमेंट करता है. जरूरी नहीं है कि आपको उस बिजनेस की नो हाउ हो, बिकॉज द ब्रांड देमसेल्फ टेक द ओनरशिप. हम रन करेंगे. We will do all the operations for your part. We will ensure that the business is running very well because the brand owner themselves have a lot of conviction on that. साथ में the brand owners in these models also take up the charge of all the operational expenses. Salary, rent is all taken by the brand. But again, what you get is definitely some share in form of minimum guarantee what you get. Plus, everything is converted and taken over completely by the brand itself in terms of operations. So आज हमारे साथ पैनलिस्ट भी जुड़ चुके हैं, एंड ऑल्सो आई विल रिक्वेस्ट विल डू फॉर्मल इंट्रोडक्शंस ऑफ द ब्रांड्स. ये सिर्फ टीजर होगा क्योंकि वो कहते हैं अगर पिक्चर बाकी है मेरे दोस्त. तो आज सिर्फ हम आपको 10 मिनट में टीजर्स दिखाएंगे. Any questions that we can really take up in favor of time, we definitely will take up. So please use the Q&A box which is down and post all your questions. And we have Executive Director, Mr. Alok Tripathi, who has joined us as a panelist. He's somebody who's coming with a decades of operation, and he's somebody who works as a investor-centric person. And that's what Franchise India is known for. So Alok ji, आपके behalf पे questions करेंगे. Tough questions, easy questions, directly live forum में with the brand owners to ensure आपको investment ROI अच्छी मिल सके. दूसरी डेफिनेशन भी सीखूंगा आज ROI की, रिटर्न ऑन इंटेलिजेंस. किसी और ने ब्रांड लॉन्च किया है, किसी और ने कंसीव किया है. So why not I take return on intelligence and with return on involvement. So with that, I would like to first of all invite Alok ji and then we have the brands which I'll introduce in the later stage. Alok ji, thank you. Swagat hai aapka. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Saras, and welcome you everyone who are there attending this today's webinar, which is totally focusing on the FOCO model, franchise-owned company operated. So this is one model. Earlier we have carried through all the different models, like as Saras has was telling about different models available in the market, FOFO, FOCO, COCO, FICO. I mean, multiple models are there. So today is the day when we are carrying all the, I mean, the few of the brands which are available with these kind of opportunities, those who are offering FOCO models, right? So FOCO, that is franchise owned, company operated, where the investment are being carried through by the investor, and rest of while the operations are being taken care by the brand. So this is what we are going to be discussing here. So, I mean, although Saras has depicted very well in the starting, he has started explaining each and everything about how the things have been working in this, I mean, the franchising industry. So, over to you, Saras. I mean, uh, our brands, first presenting brands are there, and I mean, take them through from the first presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alok ji, and friends. Don't forget to post your questions on the Q&A box because बहुत से बेसब्री से हमारे do your own business specialist wait कर रहे हैं आपकी call का, rather so that we can suggest you something good. But yes, time to talk about the first brand. We always say किसी की I should not say the word, but again किसी के values का पता चलता है. A lot of people have that courtesy, of course, looking at their foot. और अगर हम फुट की बात करें, of course, the shoe wear which really comes into the part. So we have an amazing brand which carries a legacy of 15 years in the industry. ऐसा ब्रांड जो सेलिब्रिटी recommended है, ऑफर कर रहा है आपको मिनिमम गारंटी. जी हाँ, सही सुना आपने. क्या ऐसा बिजनेस हो सकता है जहां पे मैं टाइम ना इन्वॉल्व करूं? क्या ऐसा बिजनेस हो सकता है किसी बिजनेस में जाओ और मेरे को मिनिमम गारंटी मिलती रहे ताकि मेरा पैसा, द मनी दैट आई एम इन्वॉल्व, इज एब्सोल्युटली सिक्योर. सो दिस ब्रांड वाज फॉर्म्ड इन द ईयर ऑफ 2007 इन नवंबर. सो मैं ज्यादा डिस्क्लोज नहीं करूंगा क्योंकि आज हमारे साथ जुड़ चुके हैं द पीपल हु कंसीव दिस ब्रांड absolutely, and we have invited Mr. Gagan and Mr. Kapil, who would be more than happy to talk about this brand. So, Mr. Kapil, over to you. And we are so eager to hear about your brand, Mr. Kapil. Thank you.
Saras ji, thank you. Alok ji, thank you for the little introduction. Going forward, just give me, can you reduce your mute and the silence? Okay. Sorry, we had some echoing in the room. Then you'll have to reduce your volume. Perfect. Okay, sorry. So coming back to the brand, maybe we'll have to turn off the volume from there. Now is it coming? आपके यहाँ पे volume कम कर लेंगे कंप्यूटर का volume. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Sorry about that. We had a little echoing in the room. I'll run you a little brief on the brand and from where we started. Back down in 2007 is when we decided to get an international fashion because we saw India was changing. You know, India was ready. The consumer was moving up. The awareness quotient. You know how I think Sarajji mentioned to us about intelligent quotient. We saw them moving up the awareness quotient. Social media had come in. They started traveling all across the world. They were exposed to Facebook, Instagram, and the aspirations of the Indian consumer were very high. Not only that, that coupled with India opening up, gave up a huge economic boom to the people. So they were very aware. They were very intelligent because as a race, we are very intelligent, the Indian consumer, and we are fast to adapt. Along with that came the economic boom, which means more money in everyone's pocket. What happened? The youngest population in the world, fully aware with a lot of money, decided to go and splurge. They wanted to be wearing everything which was available internationally They were not willing to compromise on quality, and they wanted great looks. But the Indian consumer at heart is always value conscious. And that's where Tremor got the biggest opportunity to grow from, because we started realizing we could get them international shoes manufactured all over the world at affordable prices, spelling value to them all across. And that's what we started doing. From 2007 to 2022, we experimented many verticals. We started our own stores. We went into shopper stop, we went into lifestyle, and we got to a point of scale where we were about 300 point of sales, between shoppers, central, lifestyle, and our stores. Unfortunately, central shut down because of the future group problems that existed. We built our experience, we built our understanding, we built our knowing of the consumer. And that's what gave us the opportunity to build this brand, because once you understand the consumer and understand what they're looking for and what they need, we looked backwards from the consumer and created the products. The entire supply chain is in our control, from design to manufacturing to delivery. So that gives us a big control on the whole back end. That means we are creating what the consumer wants at the price they want, at the value they want, and at the levels of quality they needed. And that's where the opportunity came out from. We set up our stores, the MBOs, and online, of course. What we realized is post 2022, retail offline is back, and is back with a vengeance. Not because people were sick of shopping online, but because these 5 years also gave rise to many opportunities of new malls which matured in smaller markets, which means the consumer in tier 1, tier 2, which never shopped offline because of the retail experience being lacking.
Kapil ji, I'm sorry I'm interrupting, but इसको English में रखेंगे हम लोग in favor of audience.
Okay. Sorry, Saraj ji. Yeah. So हमने क्या समझा is वो consumer जो tier 1, tier 2 में था, उनको अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस मिलता नहीं था, क्योंकि वहां पे मॉल्स अच्छे नहीं थे, रिटेल एनवायरनमेंट्स अच्छे नहीं थे, मार्केट्स मैच्योर नहीं हुए थे. सो दैट्स व्हेन वी सेड दैट वी उस वक्त हम इतना स्केल नहीं कर पा रहे थे. बट आज वो इंडिया काफी अलग है. ये 15 साल में काफी नए मॉल्स बने हैं टियर 1 स्टोर्स सिटीज में, टियर 2 सिटीज में, इन मेट्रो सिटीज ऑल्सो. पहले बॉम्बे में थे गिने चुने 2-3 मॉल, अभी हमारे यहाँ पे एक्सटेंडेड बॉम्बे में 7-8 मॉल हो गए, क्योंकि थाना भी बॉम्बे में आ गया, न्यू बॉम्बे भी बॉम्बे में आ गया. तो यू ऐसे काफी अपॉर्चुनिटीज आ गया. तो हमने सोचा कि क्यों ना, अगर हम को ऑफलाइन ग्रो करना है और हम अपने आप ग्रो करें, तो काफी 10, 15, 20 साल हम ग्रो करते जाएंगे और अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं पहुंचेंगे. अगर हम फ्रेंचाइजी के रूट में, पार्टनरशिप के रूट में ग्रो करते हैं, वे फ्रेंचाइजी आते हैं, फर्स्ट वो लोग टेस्ट करते हैं. हमारा इरादा एक है, आप इन्वेस्ट करो, आप देखो मॉडल, एंड यू मेक मनी. एक बार आप पैसे बनाएंगे, ऑटोमेटिकली यू विल कम बैक फॉर द सेकंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ स्टोर. एंड उस वक्त आप शायद भी बोलेंगे कि अभी मेरे को मॉडल समझ में आ गया, मे बी मेरे को कंपनी ये चलाना भी है स्टोर. एंड दैट्स व्हेन यू कैन एक्सप्लोर दी फ्रेंचाइजी ओन्ड, फ्रेंचाइजी ऑपरेटेड मॉडल. तो हम जो ट्राई कर रहे हैं कि आपको एक में ट्राई करें, स्टार्ट करें, सेकंड, थर्ड यू विल एक्सपेरिमेंट, एंड बाय फिफ्थ यू विल बिकम अ बिजनेस ओनर. यू विल वांट टू रन अ बिजनेस, अ सेट ऑफ स्टोर्स. अगर आप ओला उबर के मॉडल देखोगे, दे स्टार्टेड ऑफ विद अ ड्राइवर, बट देन देयर वर बिग ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस व्हिच केम इन एंड स्टार्टेड ओनिंग 100 and 200 कार्स, एंड उनको फ्रेंचाइज कर रहे थे. So हम देख रहे, this can be a huge business model which can be grown together, and everyone, because we have a good gross margin, because we have a good brand recall, काफी acceptable हो गया है. That is the biggest mode. This can make everyone make a huge business opportunity out of it, and it can not only be a business opportunity, it can be a business opportunity which makes money for everyone out there. इसमें सब यहाँ पे opportunity बना सकते हैं और grow कर सकते हैं. तो वही हम आज आप लोग को प्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं कि आप हमारे साथ पार्टनरशिप करके कैसे 1 से 2 से 10 over the next 2 to 3 years from one store, how you can grow to 10 stores and make it a substantial business opportunity for each one of you out here. वही हम आपको आज प्रेजेंट करना चाहते थे जी. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kapil. And can we also talk some financials, or
Yeah, I will be
can we
taking
do some questions? to
Gagan ji,
financials?
I will be one sec. My name is Gagan Chaudhary. I am a CFO at Tremont, and I'll be taking you the financials and बाकी details मैं आपके साथ share करूंगा. I hope you are able to see the slides, Saraj ji.
We can see the deck which says men's collection, women's collection.
Yeah, you are able to see that, right? So these are our collections, and few of the selling points which I wanted to highlight. Uh, our product, our design, our world-class raw material, and the quality check. These are the unique selling point for our brand. And see, currently we are doing, if you see that at a gross sale level, we are doing 30 crore plus gross sale within our EBO, MBO, and online businesses. And this is, after coming out from the COVID. So this can become a big business going forward. And let me take you through the financial. So this is a slide of financial. Are you able to see this, right?
Yes, we can. If you want to just increase the size bit, only then I
Come
can.
again?
Can increase the size ताकि financials थोड़ा clear हो जाए, please. Yeah,
Is
better,
it okay
better.
now?
That should be, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so see, हम लोग फ्रेंचाइजी इंडिया के साथ काम कर रहे थे स्ट्रैटेजी पे, और हमको एक मॉडल बनाना था जहां पे हम विन विन प्रोपोजिशन कस्टमर्स को दे सके. सो टू स्टार्ट विद, जैसा कि आज का टॉपिक है आपके पास, आपका फ्रेंचाइजी ओन्ड एंड कंपनी ऑपरेटेड. सो वी हैव गॉन विद दैट मॉडल फर्स्ट. आवर मॉडल विल बी फ्रेंचाइजी ओन्ड एंड कंपनी ऑपरेटेड और फ्रेंचाइजी इन्वेस्टेड एंड कंपनी ऑपरेटेड, बिकॉज कुछ मॉल्स में फ्रेंचाइजी शायद लीज नहीं कर पाए, तो वहां पे हम खुद लीज करेंगे. सो इट विल बी फ्रेंचाइजी इन्वेस्टेड एंड कंपनी ऑपरेटेड मॉडल. सो यहाँ पे इन्वेस्टर्स को खाली पैसा लगाना है. They have to invest in the brand, and we have a very good proposition for them. अगर आप देखोगे रिक्वायरमेंट में, तो एरिया अबाउट 700 to 800 स्क्वायर फीट का एरिया चाहिए. हमारे पास में 3 मॉडल है, एयरपोर्ट, हाई स्ट्रीट और मॉल्स. और ये तीनों मॉडल्स में करंटली हम ऑपरेशनल हैं. मुंबई एयरपोर्ट, हैदराबाद एयरपोर्ट, देन वी हैव इन फिनिक्स, वी हैव इन लिंकिंग रोड, वी हैव इन साकेत. So all of these we are already experiencing it. And if you see the investment for airport, investment is about 1.5 CR, and for high street and malls, investment asking is about 75 lakhs. और ये 75 lakhs का भी मैं आपको ब्रेकअप दूंगा. ये 75 lakhs में जनरली 20 से 21 लाख रुपया आपका इंटीरियर्स में खर्च होता है. फिर अबाउट 30 lakhs रुपीज डिपॉजिट में जाते हैं, 6 month जो डिपॉजिट जाता है उसमें, और अबाउट 20 लाख रुपीज का इन्वेंट्री लगता है, प्लस फ्रेंचाइजी कॉस्ट, और वो सब मिला के टोटल 75 lakhs का इन्वेस्टमेंट है. सो इनिशियली वी विल सीक 75 lakh rupees, and in return what we will give? In return we will give either 12% of the investment or 7% of the revenue, whichever is higher. So in nutshell हम इंश्योर कर रहे हैं कि हम एक मिनिमम गारंटी दे, जो इन्वेस्टर हैं उनको हम एक 12% मिनिमम गारंटी दे रहे हैं. और अगर आप इसका CAGR कैलकुलेट करोगे एब्सोल्यूट टर्म्स में, तो वो अराउंड 200 और 188% आ रहा है. और अगर आप वो प्रेजेंट वैल्यू के बेसिस पे CAGR करोगे, तो देन ऑल्सो इट कम्स टू अबाउट 18 to 20% की रेंज आती है CAGR में. ब्रेक इवन इज 2 to 3 year and the agreement period is 5 year. So franchisee don't have to do anything, they have to just invest the amount, and investment also will be in phases. Like जैसे ही हमने साइन किया, तो पहला इन्वेस्टमेंट हो जाएगा रेंट डिपॉजिट के लिए, फिर फेज सेकंड में वो इंटीरियर्स के लिए आ जाएंगे, फेज थर्ड में इट विल बी ऑन द गुड्स के लिए पैसा चाहिएगा. So this is how our financial snapshot will be worked, and we have ensured that we project revenue less and we try to give maximum benefit to the customers. And यहाँ पे हमारा ग्रॉस मार्जिन चूंकि अच्छा है, तो हम ये इतना शेयर कर पा रहे हैं जो हमारे साथ में इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रहा है. So this is in nutshell our investment and the cost aspect. Reason to invest we have already discussed. So now सरस जी, अभी now take the proceeding forward. अगर किसी को कोई questions है, we are more than happy to take.
Thank you very much, sir. So Mr. Kapil and Mr. Gagan, बहुत crisp, बहुत defined presentation है. I think the celebrity endorsed recommended brand already है. Before I hand over to Alok ji, ये हमेशा मेरे question होता है about the brand name, the story. So what is the meaning? What do you mean by test mode? What does it mean? और ये कैसे आपके दिमाग में आया? मुझे क्यों शुरू करना है? What problem solving are you giving to the world or probably the company?
सरस जी, सो बेसिकली 2007 में मेरा काफी यूरोप के चक्कर लगते थे बिकॉज ऑफ द फुटवेयर ट्रेड आउट देयर. माय स्ट्रेंथ वाज फुटवेयर फ्रॉम इटली एंड इंडिया. तो वहां पर जब बैठे थे, वी वर सिटिंग ओवर कप ऑफ कॉफी विथ अ फ्रेंच एंड एन इटालियन फ्रेंड्स ऑफ माइन. तो हम वहां सोच रहे थे कि व्हाई डोंट वी स्टार्ट अ ब्रांड इन इंडिया, राइट? And we'll do everything internationally. Sirf brand Indian hoga, so we can reach that 1.3 billion people and be created for this 1.3 billion people. क्या हो जाए, international fashion brand जो आता है, they're not created for these people. वो जो international बना रहे हैं वो यहीं पर डाल देते हैं. So we'll be created for these 1.3 billion people. They will cater this 1.3 billion people and it'll be value conscious. तब step 2 था, अगर ये करते हैं, what do we name it? तो आइडिया तो आ गई, देन नाम देना था आइडिया को. We had one French and one Italian, so we broke it up. The très means very in French and mode means fashion in Italian. तो हमने दो words को लेके join कर लिया, and that's where très mode came from.
Very fashionable.
Very fashionable.
Very good. That answers my question. Alok ji, over to you before I invite Mr. Rizwan for the next presentation. Please pick up the question. So friends, time for questions now. Please start putting your questions and Alok ji will be more than happy to take it. Over to you.
Thank you, Saras. Thank you, Gagan ji and Kapil ji. So all of your three models, which airport, high street, mall, the same sizes are being mentioned into this all of three models. 700 स्क्वायर फीट इसमें है, और लेकिन उनके पेमेंट्स जो आपका इन्वेस्टमेंट है वो तीनों का डिफरेंट, तीनों का इन्वेस्टमेंट है. एक का 1.5 करोड़ है, एक का 76 लाख है, एक का 75 लाख है. सो इसमें हम कहाँ पर ये डिफरेंस आ रहा है हमारा?
Alok ji, what these are only projected expenses, right? The big chunk, see, deposit is the biggest chunk.
Okay.
So this 75 can go as low as 45 depending on the rental. So
Okay.
if the rent, we presumed a rent of about 5 to 6 lakh rupees per store in this. So into 6 months becomes 36 lakhs of deposit. But agar aapka rent 2.5 lakh ho jawe, that 75 will become 55. These numbers are just projected numbers basis on representations of the type of rents we're expecting. Whereas on the airport, the rents are in excess of 10 to 12 lakh rupees. तो वो 12 into 6 72 lakhs हो जाता है. वहां पर स्टॉक होल्डिंग भी ज्यादा हो जाता है because there's a 24-hour store. So the inventory held also जो normal store में 20 लाख रहता है, यहाँ पर करीबन 30 लाख के आसपास होगा. फिर यहाँ पर जब फिट आउट्स भी कराते हैं, the standards of fit outs are very different. So these things are where the airport goes up and why you see a number as high as that. But if you're not looking at airports, the high streets and malls would be anywhere between 55 to 75 lakhs, depending on the size of store available. Because it's again dependent on the rent you'll pay. The deposit is derived from the rent you will pay.
Correct. तो ये जो डिफरेंस आ रहा है वो सारा का सारा डिपॉजिट्स पे जा रहा है. डिपॉजिट की वजह से ये पूरा डिफरेंस. और डिपॉजिट ये जितना भी हमारा टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट आ रहा है वो डिपॉजिट को हमने इंक्लूड करके इसमें हमने इन्वेस्टमेंट रखा हुआ है, जो 1.5 करोड़ है, 76 लाख रुपीस है, 75 लाख रुपीस है, जो भी है. और जो हम कमिट कर रहे हैं एज ए फोको मॉडल, दैट आउट ऑफ व्हाटएवर द टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट इंक्लूडिंग डिपॉजिट, उसका हम 12% और सेल का हम 5%, 7% और इस तरह से हम कर रहे हैं.
या और उसमें एक चीज और है आलोक जी, जो हम डिपॉजिट का पैसा ले रहे हैं या जो इन्वेंट्री का पैसा ले रहे हैं, that will be refunded at the end of the franchisee term. Like after 5 years, we will refund that amount to the investor who are putting the money into us.
Correct. But throughout 5 years, इन्वेस्टर को 12% जो है 12% मिलने वाला है उसको.
Yes, 12% और दूसरा ये जो 7-8%, 7% जो हम रेवेन्यू शेयर दे रहे हैं, अगर आप
हाँ,
उसका कैलकुलेशन देखेंगे तो इन्वेस्टर्स का जो IRR है विल बी इन 18 to 20% रेंज।
अच्छा, तो ये हमारा हमारा एवरेज सेल जो अभी का जो एक्सपीरियंस चल रहा है, उसमें हमारा एवरेज सेल क्या रह रहा है अभी मंथली वाइज? क्या
अगर
एक्सपेक्टेशंस है
आप
डिफरेंट
हाई
डिफरेंट
स्ट्रीट
मॉडल्स में?
या अगर आप हाई स्ट्रीट और मॉल्स की बात करोगे तो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द सीजन, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन वेरियस टाइम इन द ईयर, अगर मैं ऑन एन एवरेज बात करूं तो हाई स्ट्रीट में हम 15 से 18 लाख की सेल करते हैं, मॉल्स में भी 15 से 18 लाख की सेल करते हैं। तो अगर आप 18 लाख में 7% कैलकुलेट करोगे तो 18 लाख में 7% विल बी अबाउट 1,25,000 अप्रोक्सीमेटली। सो जो मिनिमम गारंटी के हिसाब से 75,000 आता है, बट रेवेन्यू शेयर के हिसाब से वो 1,25,000 आ जाएगा।
And we are offering the whichever goes higher.
या विच एवर गोज हायर।
The minimum is 12%, and the percentage wise, if the sales as if it reflected and it goes with the sales numbers. I mean 5%, 7% sales जैसे बढ़ेगी वैसे वैसे उसका रिटर्न
या
भी बढ़ेगा।
एंड
Okay.
ये कंजर्वेटिव नंबर्स लिए हैं, हमारे पास में सारे मॉडल्स अवेलेबल हैं, और एज आई टोल्ड यू कि हमारे ग्रॉस मार्जिन अच्छे हैं, तो हम ये पास ऑन कर सकते हैं कस्टमर को। एंड आई थिंक कि साल में 1-2 महीना छोड़ के उसको कभी भी मिनिमम गारंटी नहीं, शायद उसको हमेशा रेवेन्यू शेयर ही मिलेगा। दैट इज व्हाट वी, बिकॉज वी आर करंटली पेइंग रेवेन्यू शेयर्स टू आवर लैंडलॉर्ड्स, जहां पे भी हमारे हाई स्ट्रीट या मॉल्स में स्टोर है, इवन एयरपोर्ट, मुंबई एयरपोर्ट, आई थिंक 90% ऑफ द टाइम वी आर पेइंग रेवेन्यू शेयर। सो दैट इज हाउ करंटली आवर बिजनेस इज।
हाँ, तो आपके मॉडल में ये पिक करने वाली चीज है, क्योंकि बहुत सारे जो मॉडल होते हैं उसमें डिपॉजिट्स को इन्वेस्टमेंट में इंक्लूड नहीं करते हैं, आपके में इंक्लूडेड है। तो
हाँ,
ये
बट हम रिफंड कर रहे हैं 5 साल के बाद
आप,
में, बिकॉज
हाँ
डिपॉजिट इज ए मेजर
हाँ, तो वही
कंपोनेंट।
मैं कह रहा हूँ कि आप रिफंड भी कर रहे हो, और ये जो लोग हैं जो अटेंड कर रहे हैं उनके लिए ये पिक है कि 12% हो सकता है परसेंटेज वाइज आपको मिनिमम गारंटी जो आपको मिल रहा है वो आपको कम दिख रहा हो, लेकिन क्योंकि डिपॉजिट भी वहां पर है तो उसका भी आपको मिल रहा है, जो कि आपको वापस मिलने वाला है एंड ऑफ द एग्रीमेंट पीरियड।
Absolutely. Thank you, Alok ji. I think a very sensible question that you picked up, because बहुत सारे लोग हैं लॉस हो जाते हैं कि इतनी बड़ी इन्वेस्टमेंट है, क्या मेरे को पैसा मिल रहा है। बट अगेन दोस्तों, यही हमारी खासियत है फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया की। व्हेन वी कंसल्ट यू, time is the biggest thing. The first 3 months, the operational cost, deposit क्या जाना चाहिए. So we want to give you a real picture, and that's what Mr. Kapil and Mr. Gagan are doing. They're not giving you any rose pictures. They're giving the right picture. और जो पैसा आप इन्वेस्ट करेंगे आपको उस पे भी इंटरेस्ट मिल रहा है. So जो पैसा आप लगा रहे हैं, you're getting the money back in form of minimum guarantee. Thank you very much. In favor of time, again, I would rather want to move to the next brand. So, friends, anyone who wants to visit their stores, who want to see and understand the business model, please contact us. Our hotline numbers are always open for you. It's 97176 83838. I repeat, the hotline numbers are 97176 83838. You can even write us to at feedback@franchiseindia.com. Feedback@franchiseindia.in is our email address, and we'll be more than happy to assist you with anything. And rather you want to meet Mr. Kapil, want to understand with Mr. Gagan the financial model, we will be more than happy. And Mr. Kapil and Mr. Gagan endorses, हाँ हम साथ में हैं.
Yeah, and if anyone wants to see our product, they can go to the website. All the products are listed over there.
Well, yes, rather, I would like to end this brand rather by saying that this brand is not probably for the masses and with the class. So for the mass with the class is probably their jargon would be, and this is really if they would really want to pick up and make a revolutionary change, because Mr. Kapil himself is coming from a footwear industry. So दोस्तों ये बहुत जरूरी होता है देखना before I pick a franchise, where is the owner coming from? Does he have that knowledge of this product or not? And I think Mr. Kapil and Gagan satisfy that. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And Jai Mata Di, lot of success to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Wish the
Saras
same.
ji.
Thank you, Ji.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
Well, yes. So probably coming from the footwear, and now time has come for the eyewear because now it is not just fashion statement, but it has really become a necessity for a lot of people. A lot of people are really going to the eyewear, and probably a big revolution which has been done is by one of the brands. But today we are going to talk about a new brand which is there in the market, and the name of the brand, sir ने already shared कर दी है slide, eyesdeal.com. eyesdeal.com, I think मेरे को बहुत ही अच्छा lucrative नाम लग रहा है, because when you go to the eyewear, people are charging you any exorbitant charges. But eyesdeal.com is absolutely a product, a brand which gives you not only quality, but of course, as India is a very price sensitive market, आपकी pocket का भी बहुत ध्यान रखते हैं. Mr. Rizwan, thank you very much for joining us today. I know it's a very special day is going for you as well, but आप टाइम निकाल के इस टाइम पे आप हमारे साथ आए, आई रियली वांट टू थैंक यू. और यही दोस्तों कन्विक्शन होती है किसी ब्रांड ओनर की. So over to you, Mr. Rizwan. Time starts now. Thank you.
I'm audible.
Loud and clear, Mr. Rizwan. Very loud.
Good evening, everyone.
Yes, good evening, sir. Please शुरू कर सकते हैं आप.
So मैं देखना चाहता हूँ कि कितनों ने चश्मे पहने हैं अभी. अब सोचिए आंखों के बिना ये दुनिया कैसी होगी. इमेजिन कीजिए अपने लिए आइज कितनी इंपॉर्टेंट है. आज ऊपर वाले ने हमें इतनी सबसे बेहतरीन चीज दी है, अनमोल चीज दी है, वो है अपनी आंखें. आंखों के बिना ये दुनिया कुछ भी नहीं है. हमें आज उतनी ही केयर करनी चाहिए जितनी हम दूसरी चीज़ों की करते हैं, उससे बल्कि ज़्यादा करनी चाहिए. So hello everyone, I am Rizwan Poptani and I am owner and CEO of eyesdeal.com. eyesdeal एक मल्टी ब्रांडेड रिटेल चेन स्टोर है. वन मिनट. हेलो
जी, आप सुन पा रहे हैं रिजवान जी? सुन पा रहे हैं आपको? बिल्कुल सुन पा रहे हैं.
एक्चुअली मेरे वो स्लाइड रुक गई है.
कोई बात नहीं, आप स्टॉप शेयरिंग करके दोबारा शेयर करिए. दोस्तों, in the meantime, Q&A box is there, and also I want to thank one of my investors. मैं उनका नाम नहीं ले सकता पब्लिक फोरम में, but he joined with an anonymous name, और पिछले 7 दिनों से कंटिन्यूसली वो ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं. दोस्तों, यही होती है कन्विक्शन. And I see a lot of people doing that, but this is one guy who logs in at 7 and stays till end. अब ये पता लग चुका है, ये 9 दिन से इतना लेवरेज लेने पड़े वाले हैं. Knowledge is the new currency. So friends, these webinars are actually giving knowledge, which is the new currency, not crypto. Crypto हो चुकी है, होगी पता नहीं, but knowledge नई currency है जो हम franchise इंडिया आपको देती है. सर, full screen लेके आइए please, and we'll talk to you now. Full screen लेके आइए please.
हेलो, आई एम ऑडिबल नाउ. कैन आई स्टार्ट?
आप ऑडिबल है जी.
सॉरी
फुल
फॉर
स्क्रीन कर
डिस्टर्ब.
पाएंगे रिजवान जी? कोई बात नहीं रिजवान जी, आप फुल स्क्रीन कर पाएंगे प्लीज?
स्क्रीन शेयर हो रही है ना अभी? क्लियर
स्क्रीन शेयर हो रही है, लेकिन फुल स्क्रीन कर पाएंगे आप प्लीज?
ओके,
फुल स्क्रीन करिए. हाँ जी, दबाइए. स्लाइड शेयर, रिज्यूम स्लाइड शेयर. नेक्स्ट पे जाइए. नेक्स्ट पे जो, हाँ जी, चल रहा है.
ओके. सो eyesdeal इज अ मल्टी ब्रांडेड चेन स्टोर है. हम लोग आज गुजरात फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग ऑप्टिकल आईवेयर ब्रांड है जो हमारी सूरत के हम लोग ने स्टार्ट किया था 2015 से. आज हमारे पूरे गुजरात में 21 स्टोर है और वहाँ पे जहाँ पे हमारी 14 फ्रेंचाइजी के साथ हम लोग आज वर्क कर रहे हैं. 50,000 से ज़्यादा हमारा कस्टमर डेटाबेस है और हम लोग डेली के आज 3500 ऑर्डर हम लोग डेली आज प्रोसेस कर रहे हैं. हमारा विजन है कि हम eyesdeal को इंडिया की पॉपुलर ब्रांड बनाना चाहते हैं और हमारा मिशन है कि हम कस्टमर को बेस्ट क्वालिटी और अच्छी प्रोडक्ट वाली बेस्ट प्राइस में और अच्छी क्वालिटी की प्रोडक्ट देना चाहते हैं. हम लोग ने जो ब्रांड स्टार्ट की तो इसका एक यही था कि आज हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट है मल्टी ब्रांडेड चेन स्टोर के ऊपर हम वर्क कर रहे हैं. मल्टी ब्रांडेड कहीं ना कहीं क्या हो रहा है कि आपको इतनी रिटेल चेन नहीं मिलेगी है, तो वहाँ पे आपको लिमिटेड एरिया के अंदर या लोकल सिटी के अंदर इंडिविजुअल अवेलेबल है. मगर हम लोगों ने ये कॉन्सेप्ट को लेकर आज वर्क स्टार्ट किया है कि भाई एक छोटा से छोटा कस्टमर को भी अच्छी क्वालिटी मिले और महंगे से महंगे प्रोडक्ट भी हम लोग स्टोर के अंदर बेच पाए. ये सारी कैटेगरी में हम लोग डील करते हैं. हमारा आई ग्लासेस, सनग्लासेस, एवरीथिंग जो आई रिलेटेड जितनी भी प्रोडक्ट है हम लोग सारी प्रोडक्ट में हम लोग डील करते हैं. ये हमारी ब्रांड है. जहाँ हम इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड्स भी सारी प्रोडक्ट रखते हैं, और हमारी होम ब्रांड भी 4-5 होम ब्रांड है, जिसमें हम लोग ने फ्रेम्स और सनग्लासेस की प्रोडक्ट भी हम लोग ने बनाई है। एंड वी आर प्रेजेंट इन ऑनलाइन ऑल्सो, हमारा खुद का पोर्टल भी है, वेबसाइट, वी आर सेलिंग थ्रू वेबसाइट ऑल्सो। इस हिसाब से एक्टिविटी हम लोग जो रेगुलर करते हैं, जो आई कैम्प्स वगैरह भी हम सोसाइटी में अवेयरनेस करते हैं, स्कूलों भी हम अवेयर करते हैं बच्चों को, कॉर्पोरेट भी हम लोग आई चेकअप करते हैं। दिस आर द सक्सेस स्टोरी। एंड लास्ट ईयर 2022 हम लोग गुजरात फास्टेस्ट ग्रोइंग अवार्ड विनर भी हम लोग रह चुके हैं। सो अब आते हैं फ्रेंचाइजी मॉडल के ऊपर। तो हमारा जो फ्रेंचाइजी मॉडल है वो कंपनी ऑपरेटेड मॉडल है, फ्रेंचाइजी ओन कंपनी ऑपरेटेड मॉडल है, जहाँ इन्वेस्टमेंट हमारा स्टार्ट होता है 30 लाख रुपये से। 30 लाख से हमारा इन्वेस्टमेंट स्टार्ट होता है, जिसके अंदर सैलरी कॉस्ट हम लोग ही बेयर करते हैं, और जिसका रेवेन्यू शेयरिंग हम लोग अभी दे रहे हैं 30% टोटल ऑन रेवेन्यू। इसमें सैलरी कॉस्ट कंपनी बेयर करेगी, सारा मार्केटिंग कॉस्ट भी कंपनी का रहेगा, और सैलरी कॉस्ट भी सारा कंपनी हमारा रहेगा। इसके अंदर हम लोग टोटल रेवेन्यू के ऊपर 30% नेट मार्जिन शेयर करते हैं हम लोग। तो ये है इन्वेस्टमेंट ब्रेकअप, जिसमें 30 लाख का इन्वेस्टमेंट है, वहाँ पे 5 लाख फ्रेंचाइजी फीस है, 11 लाख मशीनरी और फर्नीचर फिक्चर्स में रहेगा, और 14 लाख रुपीज़ का स्टॉक है। दूसरा हमारा एक और मॉडल है जिसमें हमारा 50 लाख का इन्वेस्टमेंट है। सेम मॉडल है, जिसके अंदर हम लोग ने थोड़ी ब्रांड्स को और ब्रांड्स को हम लोग थोड़ा बढ़ाया है, और इसके अंदर हम लोग ने फिटिंग के इक्विपमेंट्स भी हम लोग ने ऐड किए हैं, जहाँ हम लोग फास्टेस्ट डिलीवरी वाली सर्विस अभी हम लोग स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं, जहाँ 4 घंटे में हम चश्मा बना के देने वाली सर्विस हम लोग स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं। इसके अंदर 7.5 फ्रेंचाइजी फीस है, 14 लाख मशीनरी और फर्नीचर फिक्चर्स का है, और 28.5 लाख का स्टॉक रहेगा। ये है रेवेन्यू शेयरिंग का एक ब्रेकअप मैंने जो दिया है वो।
Can I call you later? I'm in Zoom meeting. Yeah, what happened?
ये हमारा रेवेन्यू शेयरिंग का ब्रेकअप है।
No, I'll call
आप
up
देख
later.
सकते हैं कि
I'm in the
भाई
Zoom meeting.
मिनिमम अगर बिजनेस भी आता है तो आपको भी एक अच्छे से अच्छा अर्निंग मिल जाता है। अब जो बेनिफिट है फोको मॉडल के, वो है कि स्टोर ऑपरेटेड एंड मैनेज बाय कंपनी, हम लोग सारा ऑपरेशंस हम लोग ही हैंडल करेंगे, स्टाफ रिक्रूटमेंट ट्रेनिंग सब बोन बाय कंपनी। कंप्लीट स्टोर सेटअप भी, सारा स्टोर सेटअप करना भी काम हमारा रहेगा एज ए कंपनी का। स्टॉक की आपको रिस्क, जीरो स्टॉक रिस्क रहेगा, क्योंकि पूरा स्टॉक रिफंडेबल रहेगा, 5 साल के बाद आपको पूरा स्टॉक 100% रिफंड हो जाएगा। ओपनिंग मार्केटिंग सारा एक्सपेंसेस बाय कंपनी, जितना भी जो लाइट बिल एक्सपेंसेस खाली वो ओनर फ्रेंचाइजी ओनर के ऊपर ही रहेगा बॉन्ड करने का। और हमारा ईआरपी सॉफ्टवेयर है, जिसमें सारा सेल्स आपको ऑन हैंड देखने को मिलेगा, टोटली ईआरपी थ्रू वर्क होता है, और एग्रीमेंट जो रहेगा 5 ईयर्स का एग्रीमेंट रहेगा। ये कॉम्पिटिटिव एनालिस जो मैंने रखा है, कि जिसके अंदर आप देखोगे तो लेंस कार्ड है, तो वहाँ पे लेंस कार्ड में सिर्फ खाली होम प्रोडक्ट ही बिकता है, वहाँ पे कोई ब्रांड्स नहीं बिकता है। वहाँ पे जितना भी फुटफॉल आता है वहाँ पे 50-60% रिटर्न भी रहता है, क्योंकि वहाँ आज हर कोई वहाँ पे खुद की ब्रांड के सिवा दूसरी कोई प्रोडक्ट नहीं मिलती है। अगर आपको ब्रांड्स लेना हो तो आपको कहीं ना कहीं दूसरे स्टोर पे ही जाना पड़ता है। और ब्रांड्स के अंदर सबसे ज़्यादा चलता है ब्रांड लेंसेज, जैसे क्रिजल और जाइस के लेंसेज ज़्यादा चलते हैं उसके लेंसेज के अलावा, जो मतलब ये प्रोडक्ट के अंदर ही सबसे बेस्ट क्वालिटी है। तो हम लोग ज़्यादा फोकस करते हैं कि इंटरनेशनल ब्रांड्स के लेंसेज हम ज़्यादातर बेचते हैं। हमारा फोकस वो रहता है कि भाई कस्टमर को अच्छा विजन क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट में ही मिलेगा, क्योंकि चश्मा ऐसी चीज़ है कि कोई इसको फैशन के लिए पहनने वाले पर्सन कम है, मगर जिनको ज़रूरत वाली चीज़ है वो पहनने वाले ज़्यादा है। तो वहाँ हम चाहते हैं कि अच्छे अच्छे हम क्वालिटी दे सके और अच्छी ब्रांड हम लोग दे सके। तो ये हमारा कॉम्पिटिटिव एनालिसिस है, जो आप देखोगे तो भाई जो दूसरी ब्रांड है उसके सामने हम लोग ने लो प्राइस से लेकर हाई प्राइस तक की सारी प्रोडक्ट रखी है, और सारी रेंज में हम लोग काम करते हैं। ये आप देखेंगे तो हम लोग ने जो हमारे जो यूएसपी है, जिसके अंदर हम सारी कैटेगरी में हम लोग वर्क कर रहे हैं। हमारा डॉक्टर के साथ भी टाइप है, हमारे 2 स्टोर डॉक्टर के साथ भी है। हमारा दूसरा ये मल्टी ब्रांडेड स्टोर है, सारी रेंज हम लोग ने रखी है कि लो ब्रांड से लेकर हाई ब्रांड तक। हमारी रिटर्न पॉलिसी भी है, कस्टमर का हम लोग का अगर कोई इशू आता है तो हम लोग रिटर्न भी करते हैं, कोई मतलब विदाउट एनी रीज़न वी हैव रिटर्न पॉलिसी। हम लोग जो हमारी प्रोडक्ट है उसके अंदर हम लोग ने ईएमआई भी रखा है विदाउट इंटरेस्ट, विद बैंक के साथ हमारा टाइप है। और हमारा एक्सप्रेस डिलीवरी है, जो हम लोग फास्ट डिलीवरी करते हैं चश्मा बना के। ये हमारी मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटेजी, हम लोग प्रिंट मीडिया में भी करते हैं, होर्डिंग वगैरह भी हम लोग करते हैं। ये सारे जो कैटेगरी, ये मार्केटिंग जो चीज़ें हैं वो हम लोग सारा एज ए बॉन्ड बाय कंपनी, ये सब चीज़ के ऊपर हम लोग एक्टिव रहते हैं। ये हमारा जो वर्क है, जो मार्केटिंग जो हम लोग ने बता के 4 घंटे में चश्मा रेडी नहीं तो फ्री, ये हमारा कैंपेन बहुत जल्दी शुरू होने वाला है। कुछ कुछ स्टोर में हम लोगों ने अभी ट्रायल के लिए स्टार्ट किया है कि जहाँ हम 4 घंटे में चश्मा बना के दे रहे हैं। और इतनी फास्ट कोई चश्मा जल्दी बना के देता नहीं है कि हम लोग इसके अंदर स्पेशली मेरा ग्लासेस के अंदर लेंसेज में मेरा यूएसपी, मेरा एक्सपीरियंस रहा है, जहाँ मैंने 10 साल लेंस की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की है। तो इसके अंदर जो प्रोडक्ट जो जो रखनी है, जो कैटेगरी हमें रखनी है, उसके ऊपर मेरा यूएसपी, तो हम लोग ये चीज़ हम लोग कर पा रहे हैं एज एच डील। और अब मार्केट देखेंगे तो आईवेयर मार्केट डे बाय डे ग्रो करता है। 2025 तक में ये मार्केट 40,000 करोड़ के ऊपर का मार्केट हो जाएगा।
आपकी आवाज आनी बंद हो गई है सर।
हाँ, मेरी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही?
अब आ गई सर, ये बैक।
ओके। तो हमारे स्टोर गुजरात में है सारे। सूरत में ही हमारे 14 स्टोर है। बाकी अहमदाबाद, नवसारी, वलसाड़, वापी, बारडोली तक में हमारे सारे स्टोर अवेलेबल है। दिस इज माई सेल्फ, आई एम रिजवान पोपटानी। आई हैव 28 ईयर्स ऑफ एक्सपीरियंस इन ऑप्टिकल इंडस्ट्री। मुझे 28 साल का एक्सपीरियंस है इसके अंदर, जहाँ मैंने 10 साल लेंस की मैन्युफैक्चरिंग की है। 12 साल मैंने खुद रिटेल खुद मैंने चलाया, और पिछले 6 साल से मैं इस कंपनी को चला रहा हूँ। इन दिस माई ब्रदर, ये ही इज़ हैंडलिंग ऑनलाइन एंड मार्केटिंग अबाउट eyesdeal। थैंक यू। तो किसी को कोई क्वेश्चन हो, यू कैन आस्क।
आलोक जी, ओवर टू यू।
यस यस, रिजवान जी, फ्यू थिंग्स। एक तो ये पूरा का पूरा जो आपका स्ट्रक्चर है, इसमें आप ये बता दें कि आप पैन इंडिया के लिए ओपन है या नहीं?
यस, हम लोग ने अभी गुजरात में किया है। अभी हमारा नेक्स्ट ये साल में हम लोग ने महाराष्ट्र और राजस्थान के लिए हम लोग ने अभी फ्रेंचाइजी स्टार्ट की है। अभी 2 स्टेट हम लोग करेंगे ये साल। फिर नेक्स्ट साल से हम लोग पैन इंडिया के लिए अभी ओपन नहीं है, अभी हम लोग महाराष्ट्र और राजस्थान के लिए ओपन है।
हाँ, तो फ्रेंड्स, दिस ब्रांड इज ओनली फॉर महाराष्ट्र एंड राजस्थान करेंटली।
राइट।
यहाँ पे हम अपॉर्चुनिटी देख रहे हैं। तो अब दूसरा, आपका जो फाइनेंशियल मॉडल था, क्योंकि कंपैरेटिव एनालिसिस आपने कॉम्पिटिटर्स एडवांटेज वगैरह बहुत अच्छे से डिस्क्राइब किया, जहाँ पर आपने बताया कि जो आपके कंपटीशन ब्रांड है उनसे कंपेरेटिवली आप कहाँ पर एडवांटेज में खड़े हुए हैं और क्या आप दे रहे हो, क्या वो नहीं दे रहे। So that we have seen। मुझे आप थोड़ा सा ये बताएं कि आपका रिटर्न आप किस तरह से इंश्योर कर रहे हो। somebody is investing with you the 30 लाख रुपीस, वो किस तरह से आप इंश्योर कर रहे हो, उसको आप एक बार दोबारा से थोड़ा सा एलोबरेट कर दें।
ओके, देखिए हमारा कोई भी स्टोर जब स्टार्ट होता है तो वहाँ पे हमारा बिजनेस फ्रॉम फर्स्ट मंथ से ही 3 to 4 लाख का बिजनेस हमारा फर्स्ट मंथ से ही आता है। तो हमारा पहले साल का जो रेवेन्यू हम लोग एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि 3 to 4 लाख का एक्सपेंस रेवेन्यू तो हमारा हर मंथ का मंथली हो ही जाएगा। यानी साल का हम लोग एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं कि भाई 36 लाख to 40 लाख के आसपास का हमारा साल का रेवेन्यू रहेगा। इसके हिसाब से अगर हम कैलकुलेशन करेंगे तो देखो, आज कोई भी स्टोर हम जहाँ पे भी हम लोग स्टोर लेते हैं, वहाँ का रेंट अप्रॉक्सीमेट 40 to 50,000 के आसपास का रेंट एक रहता है। ये रेंज में ही हम लोग रेंट लेते हैं। तो वो रेंज के हिसाब से अगर देखेंगे तो एज ए इन्वेस्टर को सिर्फ खाली रेंट ही पे करना है, बाकी सारा एक्सपेंसेस तो कंपनी बेयर कर रही है। सैलरी कॉस्ट कंपनी किसी को नहीं है। तो जितना भी अगर समझो, ये एग्जांपल मैंने रखा कि 3,30,000 का अगर सेल होता है, 40 लाख का सेल के सामने उसका फ्रेंचाइजी को पे आउट मिलेगा 1,20,000 रुपया। इसके अंदर अगर रेंट कॉस्ट निकालने, सारा कॉस्ट निकालने के बाद भी 6 लाख रुपया साल का बचेगा। ये 40 लाख के सामने साल का 6 लाख उसको बचेगा।
तो 30 लाख के इन्वेस्टमेंट में उसको साल का कितना बचेगा, क्या आप बता रहे हो?
6 लाख रुपए, मतलब 30% टोटल रेवेन्यू के ऊपर 30% पे आउट मिल रहा है। रेवेन्यू मॉडल है जहां हम लोग टोटल रेवेन्यू के ऊपर 30% हम लोग
30%
रेवेन्यू
उसको आपके रेवेन्यू के ऊपर, अगर उसका आप कह रहे हो कि मंथली क्या रेवेन्यू आप बता रहे हो कि ऑन एन
4 लाख
एवरेज
का सेल फ्रॉम फर्स्ट मंथ से ही होता है हमारा, स्टार्टिंग से ही।
अच्छा, 4 लाख में पकड़ के चलूं?
हाँ,
तो 4 लाख पे 30% जो है वो हमारा हो गया
1 लाख
1,20,000।
हाँ, 4 लाख
तो
के हिसाब से अगर देखेंगे तो आपको साल का एक एवरेज देखिए तो
तो 1,20,000
48 लाख
में,
रुपया सेल
नहीं
होता
नहीं,
है।
एक मिनट,
हाँ,
एक मिनट रिजवान जी, इसमें 1,20,000 में उसने रेंट दे, जो इन्वेस्टर है उन्होंने रेंट दे दिया,
हाँ,
ठीक है। रेंट आप कितना पकड़ोगे इसमें?
रेंट 40 to 50 लाख के आसपास।
40 to 50, नहीं, 40 to 50,000।
सॉरी, 40 to 50,000।
हाँ, सो 40 to 50,000 के आसपास अगर रेंट हम माइनस करते हैं, तो 1,20,000 में मैं 50,000 माइनस करता हूँ अपर साइड, तो ये हो गया हमारा, आपका आ गया
70,000।
70,000 के आसपास।
तो दूसरा
तो
10
70,000,
रुपया एवरेज लाइट
इसके
बिल
अलावा
वगैरह।
इसके अलावा इसके अलावा और कोई उसका
और कोई एक्सपेंसेस, लाइट बिल वगैरह रहेगा। लाइट बिल वगैरह रहेगा, मेंटेनेंस और लाइट बिल रहेगा, शॉप मेंटेनेंस और लाइट बिल रहेगा।
शॉप मेंटेनेंस और लाइट बिल अगर मैं माइनस करता हूँ इसमें 70,000 में, तो हमारा कितना आ जाता है?
मोटा मोटा 8 से 10 हजार रुपया खर्चा होता है। तो अगर 10 हजार अप्रोक्सीमेट
दस
अपना
हजार
एवरेज
दस
निकाल
हजार
लेंगे
तो
तो फिर
60,000,
60,000 रुपीज।
60,000, सो 30,000 वो इन्वेस्ट करके, वो 30 लाख रुपीज इन्वेस्ट करके कोई भी पर्सन 60,000 रुपीज अर्न कर सकता है मंथ का।
मन का।
ये क्या 4 लाख रुपीज जो आप बता रहे हो, ये एवरेज आप बता रहे हो, या फिर ये फर्स्ट मंथ से सेल बता रहे हो? हाईएस्ट एवरेज सेल क्या रहे?
हमारा कोई भी स्टोर स्टार्ट होता है 3 से 4 लाख का सेल फ्रॉम फर्स्ट मंथ से ही स्टार्ट होता है। 3 से 4 लाख का हमारा एवरेज आता है, क्योंकि अभी एक 10 हजार का चश्मा
कैसे
बनाना कोई मुश्किल नहीं
कैसे
रहता
कैसे
है।
3 से 4 लाख रुपए? क्योंकि आप तो सीजन हो इसमें, तो
हम्म।
आपको आपको पता होगा कि आप कैसे मार्केट करते हो जिससे कि फर्स्ट मंथ में ही 3 से 4 लाख रुपए का सेल आ जाता है। 4 लाख रुपए का सेल कैसे आता है?
देखिए, कोई भी स्टोर ओपन होता है तो हमारा स्टार्टिंग में 5 to 7 वॉकिंग रहता है। और हमारा एक एवरेज टिकट साइज़ है 2500 से 3 हजार का टिकट साइज़ है हमारा। कोई भी चश्मे
हम्म
का, यानी अगर एवरेज टिकट साइज़ देखा जाएगा ना, तो 2500 से 3 हजार का टिकट साइज़ है। तो हमारे
हम्म
4 चश्मे के ही 10 से 12 हजार का बिल बन जाता है, मतलब
हम्म
बल्कि उससे ज़्यादा भी जाता है। एक चश्मा भी
नहीं,
कई बार हमारे की हम
वो
लोग ने।
ठीक है, लेकिन वो ठीक है, और भी शॉप्स पहले से होंगी,
हाँ, हाँ,
क्लाइंट उनके भी मतलब फिक्स क्लाइंट होते हैं, उनको पता होता है। हमें अभी नया खुला है, तो वो हम कैसे अट्रैक्ट करते हैं, हमारा मार्केटिंग वगैरह जो है, वो सारी एक्सपेंसेस वो हम रीच कैसे करेंगे, ऐसा क्या प्लान है हमारा?
जब ओपनिंग होता है तो हमारा वो एरिया में हमारा मार्केटिंग रहता है। वो एरिया में स्पेशल हम लोग होर्डिंग वगैरह भी लगाते हैं, लीफलेट वगैरह भी हम लोग ओपनिंग के करते हैं। जहाँ पे हमारा फुटफॉल बढ़ाने के लिए हमारी जो एक्टिविटी रहती है वो फ्रॉम फर्स्ट डे से ही हम लोग वहाँ पे स्टार्ट कर देते हैं।
हम्म
मार्केटिंग एसएमएस है, सोशल मीडिया एड्स है, वो हम लोग फ्रॉम फर्स्ट डे से हम लोग स्टार्ट कर देते हैं। तो उसकी और वो रीज़न की वजह से फुटफॉल बढ़ता है हमारा वहाँ पे। और हमारा इसके अलावा भी दूसरी एक्टिविटी जो रहती है वो हम लोग आई कैम की करते हैं। वो ऑन रेगुलर बेसिस पे रहती है। वो हम चाहे मार्केटिंग करें ना करें, हम वो एरिया वाइज हम लोग आई कैम्स भी करते हैं, जिसके लीड हम लोग स्टोर पर ही हम लोग बेचते हैं और नियर बाय स्टोर में ही हम लोग बेचते हैं।
करेक्ट। सो फ्रेंड्स, ये क्योंकि फोको मॉडल है, सो वी जस्ट नथिंग नीड टू बी वरीड अबाउट द सप्लाई चेन एंड अदर थिंग्स, तो वो तो ब्रांड का ही अपना काम है। अब इसमें 30 लाख रुपीज के इन्वेस्टमेंट पर 30% का रेवेन्यू शेयर है, विच इज वेरी गुड। अच्छा, वहां पर आपको जो यू यू जो आपके ऊपर लायबिलिटी आती है, वो रेंट की लायबिलिटी आती है,
हम्म।
और आपके जो वहां पर लाइट एंड अदर स्मॉल एक्सपेंसेस विच इज कम्स अराउंड मंथली वाइज 10,000 रुपीज, उसका आपका लायबिलिटी आता है। तो 30 लैक्स के इन्वेस्टमेंट पे 60,000 रुपीज, 70,000 रुपीज, और ये ग्रेजुअली आपका बेटर ही होता है। सो
और हमारा क्या है कि ये जो भी सेल है ईयर ऑन ईयर ग्रोथ रहता है, क्योंकि हमारा जो भी आईवेयर जो कैटेगरी ऐसी है कि जल्दी कोई चश्मा की शॉप बदलता नहीं है कहीं ना कहीं। वो ये अगर हमारी सर्विस अच्छी लगी तो हमारे कस्टमर जो रिटर्न रेशियो हमारा 80% है, कि हमारे 80% कस्टमर रिटर्न आता है हमारे पास। एक बार अगर हमारे पास वो चश्मा बना था तो 80% कस्टमर्स हमारे पास रिटर्न आते हैं। तो एवरी ईयर हमारे जो पुराने कस्टमर की एंट्री बढ़ती है, मतलब पुराने कस्टमर भी रहते हैं, उसके साथ साथ नए नए कस्टमर्स भी हम लोग रहते हैं। क्योंकि सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है कि नया कस्टमर को अगर हम लोग सारी अगर सर्विस और ट्रीट देंगे सही तरीके से, तो कस्टमर रिपीट आना ही है। उससे क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट मिलेगी, अच्छे प्राइस में मिलेगी। तो हमारे पास प्राइस रेंज कैसा है कि फ्रॉम लोअर साइड टू हायर रेंज सारी रेंज है। तो कस्टमर, हम लोग हर कस्टमर को एंटरटेन करते हैं। मतलब कोई हमारे पास ऐसा कस्टमर आता है जो रिटर्न जाने के चांसेस बहुत कम रहता है। अगर 5 कस्टमर है तो 5 में से 4 का क्लोजर हमारा रहता है। फोकस है कि चारों चार क्लोज हो जाना चाहिए।
करेक्ट, करेक्ट। तो उसमें उसमें वही चीज है कि एक साइकोलॉजी रन करती है कि अगर कोई फ्रेंचाइज ओन कंपनी ऑपरेटेड मॉडल में इन्वेस्ट कर रहा है, तो वो इसलिए इन्वेस्ट करता है क्योंकि उसके पास टाइम नहीं होता है, तो वो मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट नहीं करना चाहता है, क्योंकि मार्केट में जो इन्वेस्टमेंट के ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल है उनसे बेटर रिटर्न उसको यहाँ पर मिलेगा, तभी वो इसमें आएगा, अदरवाइज वो मार्केट में कर देगा। स्टॉक मार्केट के अलावा स्टॉक मार्केट को हम बीट नहीं कर सकते। बाकी सारे जितने भी इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑप्शंस है उससे बेटर आपको यहाँ पर रिटर्न मिल जाता है, वो भी आपको एग्रीमेंटल गारंटीज के साथ आपको। तो और ये हमारा 5 years का है एग्रीमेंट।
5 years का एग्रीमेंट है।
करेक्ट,
5 years का एग्रीमेंट रहेगा पूरा।
करेक्ट। तो ये 5 years का एग्रीमेंट है प्रॉपर।
हाँ,
और इसमें हम ये जो अपॉर्चुनिटी है ये आपके सामने, ये हम ऑफर कर रहे हैं। ऑलरेडी ब्रांड के अपने अच्छे खासे आउटलेट्स हैं उस रीजन में, गुजरात रीजन में अच्छे खासे आउटलेट्स हैं, और हम महाराष्ट्र और राजस्थान के लिए ओपन है फॉर दिस फोको मॉडल। तो कोई अगर इंटरेस्टेड हो वो अपनी चीजें डाल सकता है। सेकंड, ठीक है, over to you, Saras. If anything you have, anything which you have any queries or any questions which you wanted to just ask or something. और
लोग से पूछना तो बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस चाहता हूं, आई एम सो ओवरवेल्म्ड टू सी इतने सारे
Yes,
क्वेश्चंस हमारे
yes,
पास Q&A बॉक्स में आ चुके हैं,
yes,
लेकिन फीवर ऑफ टाइम अभी हम नहीं पूछ पाएंगे, क्योंकि अगेन एज अ वेरी फ्रेंड सेइंग ये सिर्फ अभी ट्रेलर है, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है।
correct.
So friends, do get back to us. Rather, we will be getting back to you tomorrow itself. Our Do Your Own Business specialist will be calling you. अगर आप और भी जानना चाहते हैं मिस्टर रिजवान से about his brand, कैसे लेंसकार्ट से compete करता है, because that's the biggest thing in the industry right now. Margins क्या है लेंसकार्ट के over? That's one lot of questions which I see. So please connect with us and हम one-on-one बात करेंगे मिस्टर रिजवान से। मिस्टर रिजवान से सारे टफ क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाएंगे one-on-one basis so that you can start your own business with a model which is giving you satisfaction of the guarantee. Rizwan ji, thank you very much for coming online and probably time for next brand. Thank you. So friends, हमने बात कर ली अपने पैरों की, प्रॉब्ली बात कर लेती आंखों की, जो सबसे खूबसूरत चीज है, लेकिन एक खूबसूरती को बढ़ाने वाली चीज है। One thing which really increases the beauty is absolutely the ornaments which people are want to wear. We have to accept that with the changing lifestyle, जो lifestyle अब change होने लग गया हमारा, people are going to offices and gone are the days when you really want to wear high-end jewelry. Time आ चुका है for lightweight, which is absolutely in demand, which is in, and we call it office wear, the regular wear, the daily wear. और इस ब्रांड को एक्सप्लोर करने के लिए हमने बुलाया है kevabox को। kevabox is absolutely a great brand which is breaking their journey. बट उससे पहले मैं इनवाइट करूंगा जावेद जी को। जावेद खान जी हमारे साथ एज अ पैनलिस्ट जुड़ चुके हैं, एंड जावेद जी comes with a big experience again, and he works with the capacity of a IFC partner. इंडिपेंडेंट फ्रेंचाइज कंसल्टेंट की कैपेसिटी में काम करते हैं, एंड ही इज अगेन वर्किंग इन द कैपेसिटी फॉर द इन्वेस्टर्स। सो इन्वेस्टर्स की नीड समझते हैं, उनका डिमांड समझते हैं, उनका इंटरेस्ट समझते हैं, उनका टाइम इन्वॉल्वमेंट समझते हैं, उनकी फाइनेंशियल पोजीशन समझते हैं कि आपके पास जगह है या नहीं है, वो समझते हैं। उसके बाद आपको एक बिजनेस सजेस्ट करते हैं। सो जावेद जी, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस, but soon we go proceed. So Javed ji, aap bhi questions le payenge as a panelist. But again, now I would like to invite kevabox and to learn about their business model. Dilshad ji, over to you. सर आप म्यूट पे हैं और आप प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं, आपकी स्लाइड्स देख रही हैं हमें और आप प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं।
Can you see the screen now?
Yes.
You can see the screen?
Yes, yes.
You can see the
Very
screen,
much.
but not your presentation.
Yes.
पहले दिख रहा था। Yes.
Before I start presentation, I'll start the video.
Namaste India. This is Mohammed Dilshad. People call me as Mr. MD. founder and CEO of lifestyle jewelry brand Kevabox. 6 months ago, when we started the brand, it was a dream to believe the brand would take off in heights in such a short period of time. But today, reaching here, I feel so overwhelmed to share this joy with all of you via great grand opening at your beautiful city.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, hi. So welcome to kevabox. So kevabox is a global lifestyle jewelry brand. So it's completely about the lightweight ornaments. So basically, the brand story. So we are from City Gold Groups, which is 23 years in jewelry industry. That is another chain model business into traditional kind like Tanishq and Malabar Gold kind. So we are present in South India, Kerala and Karnataka. So this is our new brand, kevabox. So this brand is created by, I am the founder of the brand. So I travel across the world. I have traveled 24 countries. So when I travel across Europe, like Milan, Fashion World, and Paris, Turkey, United Kingdom, London, everywhere, I found the missing part. There is no lightweight jewelry ornaments. Wherever I travel, I can find only the Swarovski or Pandora, which is worldwide brand, which is into fashion, daily wear accessories, but they are not into jewelry. So there is a gap we see, and we came up with the concept, which is kevabox, which wear fashion at the same time investment for the customer at affordable price and the luxury. So in India, we are fifth brand, but worldwide there is no brand. So we are planning to expand worldwide. And we had opened our flagship store in Mangalore, in Karnataka. It is Nexus Mall, and we had opened our second store in Nexus Bangalore, Whitefield. So we are planning to open stores in India coming 3 years, and we are very soon we are opening in Dubai. We are opening in Turkey, and we are planning to expand worldwide. And at the same time, when we launched our brand in 6 months, so we had a joint venture with Dubai Group, which is Pride Group. So he's a chairman of the kevabox. So he has 53 countries presence in all over the world. So we are going to expand worldwide together. This is a team of kevabox. I'm the founder of kevabox. Myself, Mohammed Dilshad. So with me, Mr. MD, and I'm alumnus of London School of Economics at London. And we are now 1 year brand, and within 6 months we had awarded International Iconic Award for upcoming emerging jewelry, lifestyle jewelry brand. So these are our first flagship stores in Mangalore. You can see the ambience, the uniqueness. So what difference is comparing other brands? So what we brought in this to kevabox, when we travel across the world, so we brought like the interiors, premium brand like Van Cleef, Cartier, Harry Winston, those premium ambience we had brought to the store, and all our collection is like we position our brand as a global lifestyle jewelry brand. That means all across the world we have the products. That's all uniqueness. So whoever, and last 1 year experience, we have a 75% conversion rate, because whoever walk into the store, our product price starts from 5,000. everybody, they have a lot of choices. Most of the brands, they say their product starts from 5,000. Maybe they will have one or two products, but if you walk into our store, you'll find plenty of choices, even lower range, middle range, higher range. So this is our grand launch, which we had in Mangalore. This we introduced to India, our brand, in the name of Namaste India, which is cultural uniqueness. Like we have presented all India's art forms in different art forms in one place. So this we had a grand opening in India, and it's inaugurated by Bollywood celebrity Daisy Shah. And this is our Bangalore store. You can see the ambience. So before I'm going to the presentation, franchise model, I'd like to play one more video.
To check my long-awaited jewelry wish list. I have been shortlisting some really gorgeous pieces from kevabox, and finally here I am to buy me one beautiful jewelry piece. kevabox, an initiative by City Gold and Diamonds that holds a legacy of 20 years. I have come to their new store, which is at Nexus Shanti Niketan, Bangalore. It is a young, emerging lifestyle jewelry brand that has the vision to provide affordable as well as high-value ornaments ranging from traditional to high-fashion jewelry. They have unique contemporary designs that will have anyone swoon. The lightweight and dainty bracelets, rings, necklaces can instantly elevate your everyday looks. The everyday wearable jewelry is in 18 karat, and you can choose designer collection that is from Dubai, Turkey, Italy and various parts of the world. How can we forget our little ones? I think I've decided Hanya's next birthday gift. They have such an adorable and fun collection for kids. Also, don't miss the men's collection. They have classic rose gold and platinum cuffs, rings and so much more. kevabox offers you a chance to build a value.
Hello. Hi, if you notice this video, in the small stores, we have covered every segments like starting range, premium range, even the exclusive kids jewelry, even exclusive men's jewelry, which is going to trend now. So we had covered everything for the family, youngsters, office wears, everyone. So all segments we have covered in the kevabox. So these are our happy customers. So if you're talking about the Indian industry retail market by segment, so Indian jewelry and watches industry expected to grow from USD 72 billion in 2022 to US 111 billion by 2026. So, and if you see the India's, even the government is more focusing on jewelry, and this concept came because even the government supports for the gold industry, because the growth of the economy is how much gold is occupied. That's how we came the concept, like wear fashion at the same time investment for them. And if you look jewelry market by region, so most 40% is in south, and 25% is west, then east 20%, and north 15%. And jewelry market is now valued at $72 billion in 2021 and expected to reach 119 billion by 2027. This is a semi-precious costume jewelry market, like which is more selling, like ring is 33%, necklace is 30%, and earrings and the different segments. So which I shown the video, the USP of the brand is one is uniqueness, the products, whatever we have is everything is unique. If you walk into our store, we have a 75% of conversion rate, because every product is very unique, because we get all over the world the products, mostly from Italy, Turkey, even Dubai, Singapore, and India. And other side, quality assurance, it's 100% authenticity. Everything we give in details, like there won't be any mismatching. And we promise the international design, best in class, customer satisfaction, customer loyalty. So we are looking for a franchising. We are planning 50 stores in coming 3 years. So we have two options, which is 350 square feet and 500 square feet, which is 350 in mall and 500 in street. In that initial investment 50 lakhs, 350 square feet, and inventory is 1.5 CR, and annual sales we are expecting 3.25 CR. So marginal revenue 12%, whichever is higher. Minimum guarantee is 12%, and other side revenue share 12%, whichever is higher. And average ROI 31%. We're expecting cumulative ROI to 14. Payback period is 41 months. Agreement is 7 years. In 500, it's 70 lakhs investment. 200, 2 CR is inventory. Annual sales 4.42 lakhs. Minimum expectation 12%, same revenue share. So so here basically when we come to the jewelry industry, it's 100% secured because in 350 square feet, it's 2 CR investment, out of which 150 is inventory. So that is whenever it's refundable, and 50 is initial investment capex. And we are promising minimum guarantee is 12%, and whichever is higher, either revenue share or minimum 12% revenue guarantee. So we are looking the ideal partners, investor with sufficient financial bandwidth and apt location, and any local investors like looking for diversifying their income, and entrepreneurs having experience in jewelry industry, like if they have any other traditional jeweler which they want to convert into upcoming future trends. So we are looking that. These are we shortlisted 15 cities in India rollout plan. But so initial stage we are focusing for our Indian operation. We are our headquarters is coming in Bangalore. So we are more focusing on franchising. In first preference is Bangalore, and right now we are focusing for South India. Thank you. That's for the day. Thank you.
Thank you very
sir.
much.
Alok, over to you, please, for questions.
Yes, sure. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dilshad. A wonderful presentation. I mean, the kind of like the brand and everything you are building, it's commendable. My question is how the bifurcation of the gold and diamond you are bifurcating in terms of inventory you are putting into stores. How much part you are?
I forgot to mention that it will be a FOCO model, the franchise mode. So in that 1.5 CR will be the inventory. That is based on we do the survey, the locations, when we confirm the location. And
can you please, for a reference, for everyone's reference, can you go back to the that financial page?
This one?
That opportunity page where all the bifurcation was there. That yes.
This one.
Yes, here. So in this, my first question is how it is being bifurcated into a store, your gold part and the diamond part, diamond jewelry and the gold jewelry.
So basically, it will be 50-50. So you can see our interior. So one side is diamond and other side is, you can see white and yellow.
It's 50-50. You are.
So one side is diamond ornaments, other side.
Okay, it's most of the, I mean, conventionally, if I follow it, 70-30 usually happens in India across the country.
And Yeah. So on other side, mostly our inventory based on this thing. I mean, survey, because in Bangalore we have more on diamonds, but in Mangalore we have it on non-diamond. So based on the market, we will shuffle it.
So
But
Mr.
inventory,
Dilshad, you are currently
altogether it will be 1.5.
only your this opportunity is you are open for only in South India right now, from Karnataka and down south?
Right now, yeah, right now is South India. But if in case if somebody wants, like example Delhi, they want 5 stores, but then we can look into it, because one store means the operation model we want to be very smooth. We don't want to, even the franchisee, if they take, they should not get any trouble or anything.
Hyderabad or
So because
Maharashtra,
our
if somebody get interested into?
yeah, if any 5 stores is coming, we'll look into it, because
No, we
right
are not
now our
open
headquarters is coming.
even for that Andhra and Telangana as well.
Yeah, Andhra is open. Hyderabad and Chennai and
Andhra and Telangana, you are open.
we have to see. Hyderabad is we are open.
Okay.
Alokji, I'm sorry of interrupting, but again, I have to cut you down here because we are actually running out of time. So with that, I really want to thank you, sir, अपने especially time निकाला. और तो मेरे question था आपसे मैं लगे over of time.
Saras, that's I really appreciate if you can give us, I mean, 2-3 minutes more here, because here the model is not clear.
Okay, ठीक है, please.
Here the model is not clear just because of the bifurcation of allotment of this money. The total investment here is mentioned 50 lakh, 70 lakh rupees, and the inventory cost is 150 and 200. So the total cost that investor is going to be born, or I mean the person, the investor is going to be born only 50 lakhs and 70 lakhs.
No, it will be like, if example, if it is 350 square feet, so initial capex will be 50 lakhs plus inventory 1.5 CR. So total investment minimum is 2 CR.
Right, correct. So
And
on that investment, the 12%
on the 2 CR total investment, we are offering minimum guarantee 12% and revenue share is 12%.
No. Revenue share is 12%.
Yeah, minimum guarantee is 12%. Whichever
minimum
is
guarantee
higher.
is mentioned here, the 12%. Where is the revenue? What is the revenue share percentages?
12%. It's mentioned O. Both are 12%. It's mentioned O there.
Okay, so or MG or revenue share 12%, whichever goes higher, we are just supporting that.
Yeah, example here I say the minimum sales of 3.25 CR.
Understood. In the agreement period, it's a 7 years agreement, right?
Yeah, 3 years will be lock-in period. If in case if they are not happy with the brand, so if they are winding up, we will.
No, it's become very lucrative proposal if the revenue share is 12%. Otherwise, MG wise, it was on the lower side. Else, if it is 12% revenue share side, then it's a very lucrative proposal for everyone who are currently seeing this webinar. So wonderful. Over to you, Saras. I'm done with my questions. And since we are running out of time, and I mean, due to some restrictions with the time, so if somebody who is attending this webinar and having some queries about the brand, they can post their queries into Q&A box. Our key account managers and some other day or tomorrow will get back to you with proper tri-party discussion with the brands. So over to you, Saras.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. You can put your presentation down. Stop sharing that. And friends, yes, as Alok said, we will be reaching out to you, all of you, who, if you want to understand and explore more business opportunities, and we will be more than happy to do that. So, friends, although already we are very late, but again, the last brand, the Masala Story, is already there online. But before that, we have a brand which is Microgravity. Microgravity is again a very unique brand that I really want to invite. Sir, आप camera खोल सकते हैं, please. Microgravity.
Hi, I'm
Thank
Rahul.
you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. And I have to mention about microgravity is something which is related to entertainment. Entertainment. I will not say that, but again, that's the fact. Starting from kids to adults, entertainment is required for everyone, and why not a unique store which is absolutely giving them an experience of gaming, not only for kids but adults, which absolutely gives a great foundation, a place where you would have gone अगर आप corporate में काम करते हैं, I'm sure you would have gone to this place like this where the activity makes you bounded together. Friends के साथ बहुत होती है, family के साथ बहुत होती है, and of course it's a new thing where you really get the foundation. Of course you want to break the barriers क्योंकि अब stadiums बहुत खत्म हो चुके हैं, probably you don't get an experience to bowl and probably cricket and do firing a lot of stuff which we'll hear about. So thank you very much, sir. एक मॉडल है जो रन करेंगे हम लोग इन फॉर्म ऑफ कोको फ्रेंचाइज कंपनी ऑपरेटेड एंड फीको मॉडल which is microgravity, and we have Mr. Tanveer Singh. Mr. Tanveer Singh is somebody who has really conceived this brand or to make us understand the business opportunity. बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका, क्योंकि सर ये 9 दिन जितने स्पेशल है नवरात्रि के, हर आदमी चाहता है कुछ नया बिजनेस स्टार्ट करे विद ऑल दैट कृपा. तो क्यों ना एक बिजनेस अपॉर्चुनिटी आज एक्सप्लोर करें with your permission and of course conviction. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Saras. Saras, मेरा नाम राहुल भट्टाचार्य है. Tanveer भी, I am one of the co-founders. Tanveer भी one of the co-founders है. वो भी कॉल पे है. Tanveer, if you could switch on your video.
Okay.
So both of us are there on the call. I will be taking you for the major part of the video, and I wanted to tell you that I am a corporate professional turned entrepreneur. I used to travel a lot globally, and I saw some world-class gaming arenas in cities like Dubai, Barcelona, New York, Adelaide, Melbourne. Saturday, Sunday को तो पैर रखने की जगह नहीं होती है इन जगहों पे. So weekends are super busy. Even in our Gurgaon store, which we have launched. That's Tanveer. Tanveer, just wave.
Hello, everyone.
So even if it is basically we are looking to, as Sarasji has pointed out, I think our sweet spot in terms of catching our customers is between the age of 13 to 15 to about 35 years. Right? A lot of people actually engage a lot better in groups. So we have a significant focus on multiplayer gaming arenas. आप देखिए गुड़गांव में we are increasingly seeing a huge traction with corporates. We have a 12,000 square feet gaming arena. मैं आपको थोड़ी देर में एक जल्दी से वीडियो दिखाऊंगा. उसकी you will get glimpses of a state-of-the-art gaming arena that we have created. We work with some of the top principals globally, and we work with innovation-led companies who are also doing some really good stuff. We have a very strong innovation team. हमारी 3 focus areas हैं. एक, number 1, design. We believe जो दिखता है वही बिकता है, right? So we pay a lot of attention to making sure that the moment somebody looks at your arena or your store, he wants to enter it and will not leave. मैं आपको एक फैक्ट बताना चाहता हूँ. गुड़गांव में हमारा एवरेज ड्वेल टाइम, ड्वेल मतलब कितना देर कोई बंदा हमारे स्टोर में रहते हैं, that is about 1.5 to 2.5 hours on an average. Across all categories, gaming is very lucrative, and I'll tell you why. Average revenue per customer in our Gurgaon location, although demographics उस area का जो catchment area है, it is premium plus plus. Our model is also premium plus plus, but I think even if we discount it by half, still it's very, very high. So in Gurgaon, we are seeing an average revenue per customer is about 2,300 to 2,500. Gurgaon is the flagship store. Now we've signed up a contract with Franchisee India to open 18 locations across 18 cities. And that is how we are here. And before I move forward, I wanted to play a small video, if you guys would allow me. Sir, are you comfortable if I just play a quick video?
So I have to endorse. मैं भी बहुत बड़ा fan हूँ. दिखता है वही दिखता है. So please show us.
Can you guys hear?
Definitely a whole new experience.
I had a lot of fun. I didn't expect it to be so much fun.
It was definitely a whole new experience.
I would definitely tell my friends about it. Like, I went crazy.
You don't realize how time flies over. It was insane how much I enjoyed it. Welcome to Microgravity, a destination that will take you to the future. India's biggest virtual reality gaming zone.
I think it was pretty great. I didn't expect gaming to be something so physically tiring.
As soon as you wear that headset, it feels really real. It feels like, you're in this completely different space.
And you're actually moving in different dimensions. So it's pretty crazy how you can just move up and down, but you're in the same flat.
And zombies would attack us, and the building would collapse, and it was pretty fun, and it was very intense.
So I really liked, my favorite game was actually the zombie prison game. And the experience was so real. And just like playing with friends is also a lot of fun, I feel.
Okay, so the skiing was a lot of fun. I mean, I didn't expect it to be that much fun, but when I held the joysticks and my hands, I actually felt like I was skiing. And I've done skiing in real life, and to be honest, this is better than actually.
And I've just, spent the last half an hour, on the St. Andrews old golf course, which is the school of golf. And it's been an amazing experience. And the bunkers, the fairway play, the rough play, it absolutely, feels like that you are playing on the real, golf course.
Favorite games was the roller coaster game, and in that there was a whole 360 turn where our whole chair turned downwards, and I feel like I haven't experienced anything like this before.
So thank you, Sorima. But again, in favor of time, I might have to cut the video short. But why don't you play, put this clip on the chat box? So जो भी interested होंगे हमारे investors इस वीडियो को डिटेल में देखने के लिए, experience लेने के लिए, why not they can see it? But
Yeah.
amazing it is. I'm staying in Delhi NCR, and next weekend I'm there, sir.
Sure. Thank you so much. I just wanted to give a brief. So you can see that, as a company, we are a world-class gaming arena, right? I hope my slides are visible, right? So our tagline, in fact, Sarasji and the whole team, is that we work on a concept called a magical world crafted with tech. We have a strong technology team, which constantly, and an innovation team led by Tanveer ji, they are constantly looking at new products that can be brought in. मैंने आपको बताया था हमारे 3 anchor strategies हैं. एक तो multiplayer है. We allow, we find properties which allow you to play with family and friends and collaborate and, define and work towards objectives. Second, हमारा anchor strategy ये है कि fluidity. So we bring in a lot of innovation, but we want to bring in some of the latest content. Like in cinemas, you see new games which are attractive. You see new cinemas which do big box office, and then the next one comes and the next one comes. So similarly, we also have a concept around fluidity. तो हम नया content constantly लेके आते हैं, तो हमारा architecture भी ऐसा रहता है. अगर आप इस बिजनेस में इन्वेस्ट करते हैं, राइट, तो बेसिकली ये होता है कि इफ एनीबडी प्लेज अ गेम in any part of the country, we know somebody has played a game, right? So revenue leakage is minimal. आप घर बैठे एक आपने gaming zone लगा लिया, initial investment कर दिया, and then you don't need to worry. Microgravity will take care of all refreshes, all upgrades. There is a technology which is delivered, and there is a team on the ground which is kind of managing the show. So as investors, it's a great business model, very hassle-free. Once you have set it up, technology ensures that there is a steady stream of income. Because हम commercials की बात कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे, we have 2-3 formats. जो गुड़गांव वाला स्टोर है वो करीब 12,000 स्क्वायर फीट पे बना हुआ है. इट्स अ वेरी लार्ज स्टोर. बट जो और वो हमारा फ्लैगशिप स्टोर है. हमारे पास 3 मॉडल्स हैं. एक तो माइक्रोसॉफ्ट वर्ल्ड है, which is a large format store, right? And we are looking, wherever we do 7,000 square feet plus stores, we would ideally like to do a FOCO model, franchisee owned, company operated. We would like to do them in tier 1 cities in FOCO typically. Tier 2 and tier 3 cities, we would like to go with either select or mini. So select is essentially between 3,500 to 4,500 square feet. Again, मैं आपको बताऊंगा तीनों मॉडल्स में एवरेज इन्वेस्टमेंट्स क्या आती हैं. And then उससे छोटा वाला जो फॉर्मेट है, that is about 1,500 to 2,500 square feet.
Sorry if I'm interrupting. Slides are not moving. If
Yeah.
you want to come on the financial slide.
Yeah, so these are the experiences basically. I think we've already seen that through the video. A lot of simulation based, sports based, a lot of sports based titles, right? Obviously this takes space. Location बहुत important है. Please आप लोग इसमें मेरा साथ दीजिएगा जब हम पार्टनरशिप करेंगे, because marketing draws a lot of dollars. आपको पता है किसी भी business में. But what we have seen is entertainment quickly recovers. हमारा revenue recognition protocols बहुत strong है, और also ensuring that there is no revenue leakage. हमारा break even we attempt between 18 to 27 months, depending on which model you are going with. A shorter format gives you faster recovery, and a larger format extends it slightly. So so that is how I would put it across. A lot of sports related content. A lot of moms come and leave their kids and go away in Gurgaon. Weekends are busy. Usually we have to work to fill out the weekdays. Gurgaon mein we have Unilever, McKinsey, Bain, Uber, Google, and the likes, some of the top brands doing their team building exercises at our location. So it is so well accepted because of the quality of experience that these companies have tied up with us, and they are constantly, Ernst & Young, KPMG, up, le lijiye, they are all coming. So there is an extremely high demand for entertainment concepts in these cities, whether it's the tier 1 cities or tier 2 and tier 3 cities. This concept is very novel. We are generally directed towards not mass, but mass premium कहते हैं हम उसको, right? So slightly above the basic middle class, but average revenue per customer. It becomes an aspirational brand, so a lot of people come. Almost 1,000 to 1,500 is what we expect in tier 2 cities. And Gurgaon में तो आप देख ही सकते हैं 2,500 rupees के आसपास हमारा average revenue per customer निकल के आ रहा है. ये हमारे basically revenue streams हैं. अगर आप देखें ticket prices होती हैं location में, group bookings होती हैं, parties, birthday parties बहुत ज़्यादा होती हैं. We are able to also cater to schools because they want to try virtual reality content. Memberships, a lot of sports enthusiasts like golf simulators, cricket simulators, memberships you can start selling, right? These are HP, Intel has been our sponsors. So for example, sponsors like HP and Intel have paid for our walls because they want to be visible for the gaming equipment that they provide. Sports packages or training programs हम sell करते हैं, and F&B, cafe and lounge होता है, so that we don't want our people to leave the store. They let them be there and keep playing and enjoying, right? So typically these are the 3 formats: World, Select and Select Mini. Minimum 2.5, 4 and 7,500 square feet. हमारा जो engagement model है इस investment में franchisee owned, company operated है और franchisee owned, franchisee operated hai, but you will not have a problem. We will give you complete support in marketing. Dekhiye, we are one of the only companies which has a combination of online and offline. We have already hosted 5 mega online leagues where thousands of people, almost 50,000 people have played our online tournaments. So we are able to push people from online to the offline locations. Gaming enthusiasts jo hote hain, their catchment is very quick for us to get because we know how this works. So we are a combination company which does locations, world-class gaming locations, and we also host online gaming leagues, right? I don't want to get into this. We can go into this when you decide. मैं आपको कुछ, these are some of the cities that we are looking at the moment. कल ही मैं चेन्नई से आया और these are some of the cities that we are looking to open up. I will leave you to have a look at it. Please, मैं आपसे दोबारा से request करूँगा, please make sure as a brand, we want to be in the best locations in every city. Even in Gurgaon, we are in a category A+ mall. And we are working with some of the top real estate companies globally and in India. To open up these locations. So हमारी already relationships हैं और अगर इन companies के साथ हमारी जो relationship है उसके through आपके city में अगर कोई location मिल जाए तो we'll be more than happy to help. For example, the Phoenix, Lodhas, L&T, Brookfield, Bharti Walmart, Bharti Realty. So some of the big brands we are already working with, right? So we can work with them. Tier 2 and tier 3 cities, we would request you to kind of help us find the right location. But ideally, the better the location is, higher the footfalls, high visibility for us is very important. And then that is why design is our foremost anchor strategy. देखिए, मैं चाहता हूं कि अगर आप लोगों ने franchisees लेने हैं, I would prefer people who have the ability to open up 4 to 5 franchisee stores, but otherwise also we are open at the moment, but we would prefer people who have the ability to open 2 to 3 or maybe more franchisee locations, but we are open to the others as well. Yeah, I think that is all from my side in the interest of time. These are some of the investments, 1,500 to 2,500 square feet area के लिए between 1 to 1.5 crores का investment होता है initial. Select का about 2.5 crores का होता है, and world का 6 से 7 crore तक चला जाता है. But you know, some of the revenue share is pretty strong. EBITDA margins आप देख सकते हैं. No other business other than entertainment gives you this kind of revenue. EBITDA margins, break even is pretty quick, even though it is capital intensive, and people worry कि ये capital intensive है. इसीलिए मैं कहता हूँ, leave it to us. We want to know what location you are putting it up at, and we'll make sure that our marketing engine works well to get you these kind of agreement period is minimum 5 years. So that is all I've had to say at the moment, and I'm happy to take any more questions. These are some pictures from our Gurgaon location.
Thank you very much, sir. I think a decent presentation and something which is tech enabled, because technology is the next thing in, already in rather, and giving an experience like this is absolutely cashing up very well. But favor of time, I will hand over to Alokji for your questions, please. And you can break down the presentation.
Rahulji, can you go back to your this financial page that where that opportunity? Yes. This 30%, 40% revenue share. That's what is the MG we are offering to our investors.
That's right.
Okay. So, and what are the liabilities that investors needed to be take care of?
See, there is an initial investment, right?
Yes.
And usually, depending on how the business does, right, जो refreshes or upgrades होती हैं, that come in at the end of year 2 and year 5, year 2 and year 4, sorry. So that is the only time we will basically ask for monies. Other than that, I think more or less, there is an initial investment using which we'll set up the store.
No, setting up the store is say, I mean, 1 to 7 crore investment from your mini to world.
Yes.
So out of that investment bracket, यहाँ पर मुझे आप ये बताओ कि इसमें we are taking as a brand, brand की क्या आ रही है और investor की क्या आ रही है? क्या सारा का सारा जो आपका सैलरी पार्ट है एम्प्लॉइज का, जो आपका रेंटल पार्ट है, जो आपका अदर एक्सपेंसेस है मिसलेनियस, वो सारा ब्रांड देख रहा है या वो इन्वेस्टर भी उसको देख रहा है?
This is a franchisee owned and company operated model. ठीक है?
Franchisee owned company operated model. Okay.
As you see the financials of a franchisee owned and a company operated model. यहाँ पे हम एक initial brand fees लेते हैं, ठीक है, for mobilization, which is important for us because we have to pay for some initial licenses, global licenses. Normally, जो revenue share आप देख रहे हैं, for example, 30%, which is going to the investor every year, that ensures that, you know, the break even for that person actually happens by the 24th or the 27th month for sure, for a mini. So now, and उसके बाद जो भी आता है, it's all profits, right? हमारा normal EBITDA margins between 30 to 40% easily दे देता है. जो 70% जो revenues होता है, that pays for, as I said, the rentals for the location, operating expenditures, whether it is manpower to man the stations, licenses, ongoing licenses, refreshes, you know, आपके hardware refreshes, इन सब सारे operating expenditures.
राहुल जी, मेरा क्वेश्चन क्या है? मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि ये इन्वेस्टर को देखना है या आपको देखना है? मेरा क्वेश्चन ये नहीं है कि क्या
franchisee owned company operated में हम सारा कुछ देखेंगे, from marketing to operations to hygiene to our templates. हमारे
बस इन्वेस्टर को इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है, that's only is there. Rest is 30%, 40%, he's getting out of the investment, whatever the investment as per the model wise he's investing.
That's right. That's
ठीक है, done. If any question is there, further questions is there, one to one आपके साथ discussions के लिए लेकर के आएंगे because we are running out of time.
So Alok ji, मैं एक चीज बोलना चाहूँगा.
Please.
See, our decision to do FOCO, franchisee-owned company operated, will only happen if we are 100% convinced about the location.
Correct. That's how the good brands usually go about. So absolutely, totally with you. So over to you, Saras, for further follow-up.
Thank you very much, Alok. Thank you so much, sir. Wonderful presentation it is. And yes, you said location really matters a lot for playing any game. So thank you very much, sir. And friends, probably the last brand for the today will be something which excites everyone. So probably we started with food, we went to the glasses, we wore something, we played something, and now I'm hungry. So अगर खाने की बात करें, this is what the brand I'm going to talk about, and why not invite a brand which also has a story? A story which will talk about the masalas. So masala की story होती है. So a brand called Masala Story, and currently they are operating probably 7 outlets which are completely functional. One unit is under construction, under part, and also 3 franchise units that they have already signed up and under the process of opening up. F&B industry is very easy sounds, but it is not, because to be honest, even I have dirtied my hands in this. The real pain, what you get in F&B industry, is the chef. All the dependency is on the chef. If he is good, the outlet goes good. If he changes, the food taste changes. I'm sure हम सब ने experience किया है. But क्या ऐसा option मेरे पास हो सकता है मेरी food consistency हमेशा बनी रहे? I don't have to hire a high-skilled chef, because all the dependency goes on him. Why not to work with a mediocre person? क्यों ना मेरे साथ ऐसा कुछ हो, मैं probably dark kitchen खोलूं, cloud kitchen खोलूं, and which will actually bring down my operational expenses, और जो भी supply मेरे को एक centralized kitchen से मिले, and that too in portion, which is absolutely wrapping up and cold bursted frozen form में मिलती है. So friends, I think मैंने बहुत conviction कर दिया, but now I would like to invite Mr. Deepak. Mr. Deepak will be talking about the brand, and also we have Mr. Manav Singh. Mr. Manav Singh से आज मेरी सुबह बात हो रही थी, and I'm so convicted. मुझे नहीं पता था मेरे बगल में, but नवरात्रि खत्म होते ही of course मैं जा रहा हूँ, order कर रहा हूँ, and he promised me some good offers too. Manav ji, over to you. We are so eager to hear your brand presentation. Glad to see you, and you look same fresh what you were early in the morning, and you were the day.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Hello, everybody. I'm not sure if my screen is visible. Just give me 1 second.
I will let you know, sir. Soon it is. So friends, in the meantime, please put your questions here, and this is the last brand for the day, and I really always say that जो last तक रुके हैं वही real people हैं जो business करने के लिए serious हैं. So do use your Q&A box, and we'll be glad to take up your questions. We can see your presentation.
Can you see the presentation?
Loud and clear. Thank you.
Okay, great. So this is the brand. It's called the Masala Story. I'll tell you from where we can start the description of the brand. So I'm a restaurateur with over 25 years of experience in food and beverage, and so is my partner Anmol Natra, who's also got a little over 25 years of experience. Primarily, he was the CEO of, he's an IHM Pusa graduate, and he's the CEO of a brand called Punjabi by Nature, which was in Delhi, and a legacy in Indian restaurants. He's my partner in this venture. I have run restaurants, catering, cafe, everything over the last 25 years. What we did was we tried to understand what are the reasons of why people don't order Indian food or prefer ordering Indian food in their residences. So this brand is focused around all the problems that you face because of which Indian food is not your preferred cuisine with respect to pizzas, burgers, kathi rolls, everything. So whatever are the reasons that were our reasons not to order are what are being converted in Masala Story as the reasons to order. So you see the first slide which says zero mess, packed to impress. So that's the punchline. The logic of the brand is why you don't order Indian food is because the saddest part of Indian food delivery is the way that food is delivered. You know, you have a pre-notion plastic dabba, तेल गिर रहा होगा, आगे टेबल पे रखोगे, उसमें तेल आधा लिफाफे में होगा, आधा डब्बे में होगा. You will put a spoon inside to figure out कि ये चिकन है, कि पनीर है. You know, it's typical way. आपने तंदूरी चिकन मंगाया तो you know कि वो एल्युमिनियम फॉइल में लिपटा हुआ आएगा, उसके अंदर अलग-अलग शेड्स ऑफ चिकन होंगे, कुछ सबसे ज्यादा डार्क होगा, कुछ थोड़ा कम डार्क होगा. For a simple reason, because you know कि तंदूरी चिकन ऐसा बनता है. What we've done in the masala story is we've tried to change all those things, which I'll come to, and then I'll show you a short 1.5 minute video. That's a little bit about the restaurant industry and the delivery industry. 2021, we were about 7.5 million revenue in online food segment. In 2024, it's expected to go up to about 9.4 million, which is CAGR of 7.94%. The online food delivery segment is expected to show a revenue growth of around 10.6%. The reasons why there is growth happening in a delivery segment is there is a changing lifestyle and eating habits that are happening between families. Hectic schedules, husband, wife, both working, are opting to ready-to-eat options or ordering out more than actually they were a few years ago. One-click spend, one-click ordering platform like Zomato, Swiggy are making life easier for guys to order it on the website. Sorry, to order it on the app. And increasing proportion of working men and women in India are driving the online food. This is the preference of food that you see: North Indian, Chinese, South Indian, Mughlai, Italian. This is exactly how the breakup is of the preference when it comes to ordering. Stumbling blocks. The reasons why you don't order where I started from: one is packaging, second is food quality standards, because in a delivery kitchen to get standardized food is a bigger challenge. Packaging, as I mentioned from where I started, it's difficult to get food in a proper way when you want to order from a delivery brand, because you know oil gira hoga, you know, all those reasons. Improper food handling, unstable market prices, and messiness. That's about us. That's Masala Story. We have our own app, we have our own website, we have our own central IVR number. We have our own, we have Zomato and Swiggy, which also deliver our food. This is the solution for the brand. We are a zero mess packaging brand, household pride and convenience, safety and hygiene. So the third point which you're reading through now, safety and hygiene, earthen pots, bread envelopes, specifically curated cardboard boxes. So I will show a video to you to explain this later, but to give you a fair bit of an idea, it's a zero plastic brand. Everything comes in earthen handis. We don't use aluminum foil, but we use bread envelopes like you're seeing over here in this Zoom. And we serve cutlery, which is wood. So we serve all gravies, including biryanis or curries. Everything comes in a handi. There are certain pre-notions of the brand of Indian food, again, where I started from, that tandoori chicken hai to tandoor mein banega. And that's why you notionally know कि जब वो आपके घर पे आएगा तो वो अलग-अलग शेड में होगा. सबसे closest part जो कोयले के साथ है वो black होगा, and going up the color of the tandoori chicken will change. Masala Story is very deeply invested in curating different formats and stabilized food. So what we do is we don't cook any kebab in a tandoor. We cook every kebab in 100% automatic rational oven. So we have our own spice mixes. The spice mixes are used to create marinades. The spice mixes are used to create gravies. Each gravy is then sent to the specific outlet, or in out of Delhi situations, the spice mixes will be sent and the spice mixes will be used to create the gravies and the marinations. This dependency on skilled labor at outlet level is, I would not call it zero, but I would call it semi-skilled. The intent is that you do need a chef, but that chef to only understand कि मैंने ये spice mix आ गया, इस spice mix से मैंने ये gravy create कर दी या marinade create कर दिया, उसको मैंने एक skewer पे लगाया, उसको oven में डाला और मैंने chicken टिक्का या पनीर टिक्का या तंदूरी chicken का बटन दबा दिया. उस particular recipe का entire thing is inside that particular machine that is there. So it will only cook evenly the way it's supposed to cook, and it will open only when those 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever is the cooking time of the product in it. Eco-friendly handis, I mentioned, kitchen efficiency and high-tech cooking equipment, which I just mentioned. Similarly, spice mixes, similarly that. This is the kind of box. I will show you a video, like I said, post this. So our USP is standardized through system-driven processes, invested in a fully automatic oven instead of typical tandoors, thus giving each kebab a similar flavor and taste. Invested in a base kitchen. We already have a base kitchen where all the spice mixes are being made in Gurgaon, and from there they will go to every outlet that will open outside Delhi NCR. As Delhi NCR, we use the spice mixes to create the gravies, and the gravies are blast frozen, blast chilled, and then supplied in pre-portion packaging to each outlet. But outside Delhi NCR, depending on the number of outlets, even if you do, or if somebody here wants to do multiple stores in one city, we will create that hub in that one of those 4 stores or 5 stores, which will again do production and packaging per portion for the other stores that are within that city. This is our revenue model. We have profit margins which happen from the particular outlet. We have multiple brands from the same kitchen and advertising revenue. So profit margin, I'm sure everybody knows. Multiple brands from the same kitchen means we're planning to we're in trials to do another brand, which is going to be a burger brand doing Indian food, Indian burgers. So it will have something like butter chicken burger, something like a dal makhani burger. So we will use the ingredients of TMS to create a particular product, and with a bun and some fries which will go out of the same kitchen, so that the same kitchen efficiency is used to create another brand. Advertising revenues, like I mentioned, we have our own app, we have our own website. So eventually we will use all those platforms for revenues. Current scenario, we do approximately 12,000. It's actually not 12,000. It's about 15,000 orders a month presently from 6 operational kitchens, averaging not 11 lakh, but 15 lakhs as we talk. The 7th outlet is just about a week old. We opened just 2 days before the first Navratra, which is the 7th outlet. The expectation, which is here projected, shown as 15,000 orders per month, this would be approximately 18,000 orders per month. We presently are doing 15 lakhs, which is around 14,000 orders a month. 10 to 15% year-on-year growth is what we are expecting. These are the 3 models of franchising. One is the food court, the second is the high street, the third is the cloud kitchen, and the 4th is the restaurant. So food court, we've already tied up. The first food court is supposed to open at the Phoenix Mall Palladium in Chennai, which should open hopefully sometime towards mid of April. High Street, we've just tied up. The one tied up in Chandigarh and the one that's tied up in Jaipur is also talking about the High Street. There is a small error in this, please pardon it. The High Street is about 400 to 600, whereas the Cloud Kitchen is 250 to 300. They just replaced the area size. I will send you the updated presentation. These are specific options of investment. This is the kind of money that goes into an investment of a food court or a high street or a cloud kitchen or a restaurant. Royalty fees is 7%, and gross margin is about 70 to 65%, depending on the model, where it is. What we offer is attractive commercial terms, reasonable loyalty and royalty fee, decision-making prompt and transparent, committed to simple partnerships, and cost-effective and simple executed VOQ. So technically, we don't take any money except the franchise fee from the respective franchisee. We will give you all the plans that you require to make that particular outlet. If you have any source of somebody who can make it cheaper or get it arranged at it could be kitchen equipment, it could be tiling, it could be civil, electrical, plumbing. We don't charge anything. We'll give you the drawings. You can execute it through whoever you want as a franchisee. It's nothing about us taking X amount of money and giving you a delivered outlet. These are the awards that we won. We're only, like I mentioned, 2 years old. We have the Noteworthy Packaging Award that has come in our favor. We have the more promising delivery brand. This is the COVID year, as you see. Just after COVID, we got this award, which is North Indian Cuisine, 3rd March 2021. We have got the award for Noteworthy Eco-Friendly Packaging. I will show you a small video which will talk to you about the entire experience. You will see how that food comes to you and how it is different from any presently existing delivery kitchen in the city. This is a COVID video, so you would understand it completely. I will show you. So here it is. This is the ordering.
Chef, in new order, 1 dahi kebab, 1
Each
makhani,
order
1
is
lachhida paratha,
personalized to
1
the
pav
person
bhaji.
ordering the names. If you see, it says, "Hi Manav, enjoy your lacha paratha." It does not say lacha paratha. that's the order that came to him. This is how the food is being made. You'll see how it's going to be packed in those pieces. Those are the breads. That's the dahi kebab. You see that the container is paper. This is again paper. It's going to be used to seal that container. This is the chutney and pyaz, again paper. Again paper used to seal the container. That's the bread envelope. So you see the bread goes in this butter paper that you see. Then it goes into this bread envelope. And this bread envelope is sealed. That's the way that bread envelope is. So it says, hi Manav, enjoy Lachawa. This is the handi tag. So it says, hi Manav, enjoy your paneer. So that he was making the paneer. Now this tag will go onto this handi. Then you have this kind of a box. Every order comes in a box and a bag. If it's 2 handis, it comes in a box. If it's single handi, it comes in a bag. I mean 2 or 2 plus. So here is the handi going into the box. That's the holder so that the handis don't move. That's the bread. Then we have a second layer that's going to go on top of it, which is what you're seeing now, to make sure that the things underneath remain stable when they get delivered. Then goes the kebab. Then goes the chutney and pyaz. And then that's the seal. And then of course you see these are all norms of COVID. So this was more COVID. The guy who's making your order was the guy who was first. The guy who's handling your order is the guy who's second. The guy who's going to deliver your order is the guy who's third. Then there's the sanitization of the box. After that, and then this goes to the guy who's going to go and deliver. So that's the presentation of the brand. We primarily an investment varies between 15, 16 lakhs to about 24, 25 lakhs, which I have showed in the presentation prior to this as well. The intent is to remain with the top 4 or 5 delivery kitchens in similar nature in your city. We are not hellbound on the pricing. It does not mean like we've done the food court in Chennai. We have realigned the packaging in terms of the portion size in sync with the pricing that's prevailing in that city. So it's not about having a masala story in Delhi and doing the same prices in Chennai, for example. We will do a market research of Chennai and understand the top 2 or 3 in terms of price points, not in terms of anything else. Because like our biggest competitor, or what we analyze very closely, even though the SKUs are not the same, is Biryani by Kilo. Because they are the ones who are growing, they have the similar price point of a biryani as we have. Because when you actually multiply a brand across the city, you need to just understand what is the prevailing top 4 or 5 performers in the price segment that you are. We are an average order value of 600 to 800 as we talk, actually 600 to 700 to be precise. Some outlets on a 600 rupee AOV, the few are on a 700 rupee AOV, depends on where it is. As a menu offering, we are a full-fledged Indian food delivery kitchen. So we have a chaat, we have a gravy, we have a kebab, we have a biryani, we have a meetha, we have different kinds of breads. We are a full Indian meal option. And yet, we are only trying to distinguish ourselves saying, you order from a particular restaurant, delivery kitchen or a restaurant that you know, we're giving you the similar standardized, stable quality in your house, yet not charging you exorbitantly. We're in sync with the probably top 2 or 3 or 4 restaurants that you have in the city. We are in sync with the same in terms of price points. That's about us.
Very impressive side to see your packaging to delivery and each and everything, how you have depicted into this small video.
Thank you very much, sir.
Manoj, and just quick understanding about your models from 15 to 25 lakhs models you have.
So broadly, we are presently only talking about FOCO models. What we do in a FOCO model is the investment varies between 15 and 25 lakhs. 15 lakhs is primarily only cloud kitchens, but we are trying to deliver a model now which is a little above only a cloud kitchen, which means that it should have a small dining experience, which should be around 10, 12, 15 seats, not something which is very exorbitant.
Correct.
That comes in between 23 to 25 lakhs as an investment platform.
Correct.
The idea is to not be 100% dependent on aggregators, because aggregators at any point in time get up and say rate badha do, percentage badha do. Your entire business model goes for a toss if the aggregator decides to increase his rates randomly, which is what Zomato has been doing. I'm sure everybody's reading about it also, that randomly Zomato is going back to the same restaurateurs or good performing restaurants and saying aap logon se revenue theek aa raha hai, we are incurring deep problems in Zomato being in red. Aap apne commissions 1-2-3% badha do. But the margins in a delivery are a little tight, because of which everything matters, which is why we slightly tweaked the model and said that even if you're investing not 16, 17, but 23, 24 lakhs, I would rather just do one AC, do 10, 12 seats. The only thing that's added is primarily 1 or 2 service people who are there. I'm leaving aside the capex in this discussion. But having said that, even if you end up doing on a 600, 700 rupee AOV, you end up doing even 10 people or 10 tables in a day, you are ending up doing 6,000, 7,000 rupees a day, which on a monthly thing is about 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs. On a 2 lakh, 3 lakh, the only additional cost that you have is the 2 guys who are running the whose salary you have to pay, and probably some part of electricity bill, which would probably be not more than 40-50,000.
Manoj, here, since it's a FOCO model opportunity we are discussing here. So what in terms of return we are promising, or
so we do
we
give a 7% of. Let me start again. Our average average outlet does a sale between 15 to 25 lakhs. If it's a bigger model, it's about 25, 27. If it's only a cloud kitchen, it's 15 to 17 lakhs. We are giving a 7% of top line as a return to the investor with the minimum guarantee of 50,000. So what we say is, in a worst case scenario, you get your money in 2.5 years. And in a best case scenario, you can get it as good as 1.5 year, 18 months, 14 months, whatever it might be.
No, you presented very well, and it is very much clear. And the way, in one single statement, you have cleared this whole model. Since we are just running out of, short of time, and it has been explained very well. So thank you very much, Manavji, for this wonderful presentation, and coming over all for this particular webinar. Over to you, Saras, for closing statement and mark.
Thank you, Alokji, and probably I'd also like to invite Deepak. Deepak works in the capacity of an independent franchise consultant. He's somebody who works as an investor-centric person. So, Deepak, do you have any questions that you can ask? Probably the last question.
I think, sir, sir is very much crisp with his lines. He knows what he has to say, and I really, sir, I want to appreciate the way you've been packed up. Packing is excellent. That's what I would say.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No doubt.
And I have only one question which I want, which is in order of all your segments, what you have, cloud. What is your main focus? Cloud or that malls? Which one of this?
Our main focus, as we talk, sir, 7 outlets that are operational are all 100% cloud. The
cloud.
Food court model is now under first test, which is opening at Phoenix Mall, Chennai. The diner, we call it a QSR, but a QSR, which is technically a 12-14 seater plus a plus a cloud kitchen. That model will be the one that will open in Jaipur and Chandigarh, which will have a small 10-12 seater along with a cloud kitchen.
Okay. Since I'm from Hyderabad, see, so there's a scope in Hyderabad also, right?
Sure, very much. I think
Okay.
Gachibowli is
And
a very big market. Banjara and
sure.
Jubilee are very big markets for the brand. More
Correct.
Gachibowli than Banjara and Jubilee.
Correct, sir. So that means we want to start with from the mall itself. Also, we can start the cloud kitchen. Also, we can do that.
The
Supply also we
problem
can
with the
do.
mall, say for a cloud kitchen, sir, cloud kitchen primarily survives on delivery time. You know, delivery kitchens primarily work on delivery time. In a mall, it's very difficult to have comfortable ingress and egress. You know, you can't enter, पहले parking में जाओ, फिर Zomato वाला ऊपर आएगा, फिर वो service lift से ऊपर आएगा, फिर 10 मिनट उसे ऊपर आने में लगेंगे, 15 मिनट parking देके बाहर जाने में लगेंगे. आपका वो ऑर्डर जो 25, 30, 35 मिनट में पहुंचना चाहिए, वो 1 घंटे 10 मिनट में पहुंचेगा. So in delivery kitchens, the access has to be quick in and quick out for a Zomato rider, because technically by the time you make the food, it is about 15-20 minutes. जब तक वो rider आता है, उसके 5-7-10 मिनट निकल जाते हैं. Food, when it is made to food, it is delivered. The more the time, the more deterioration of the product. So it has to be as soon as possible. So these can only work in options. They need not be high street bang on locations. If it's a cloud, it can be any floor on ground or first. It can be a hidden away location, as long as it has got staircase up and staircase down for a guy to go and park his bike, take the food, go on his bike and drive off. He doesn't care, and we don't care either.
We are open for pan India, Manoj.
Yes, we are open for pan India.
All right. Okay. Yes, sir. Please.
I got my perfect.
So friends, I think a very convincing brand और सबकी story वहीं पर ही आके टकरी है. मतलब masala story, the way the food is delivered. Mr. Manav, I really have to compliment. It was a big problem. Only the big giants were really able to solve that. But again, you're already taking that route to become a big giant. So friends, why not to become a part of this big story and big journey that Mr. Manav has a conviction. Mr. Manav, rather, I don't know why you are saying thank you, but I'm thankful to you because we spoke in the morning for a long time. And again,
I missed showing you this video in the morning. I could have shown you, it just slipped out of my mind. I would have shown you this video as well.
Yeah, it would have been much better because personalization, friends, is something which is breaking the barrier here. Like we go to a couple of cafes, especially Starbucks, they give you personalized name, but again here they're picking the stickers, vegetarians, non-vegetarians.
You know, this was Siris. I did tell you this in the morning, and it's important for me to tell the viewers who are looking at this presentation also. You know, what is good is that we are a COVID baby. We started in February of 2020. So that was a time when restaurants were shut down. People in jobs were still getting some salaries. Some were getting raises. Guys who were working with international brands were still getting, you know, they wanted to get together, but they didn't know how to actually party. So we were the only brand that was a COVID brand which was growing. So we were across Delhi NCR, and you know, people used to call us and say कि आप यार मेरा appraisal हुआ है, मेरे पास मुझे एक पार्टी देनी है, but सब कुछ तो बंद है. तो आप एक काम करो, आप ये 15 ऑर्डर नोएडा में भेज दो, ये 15-20 ऑर्डर आप गुड़गांव में भेज दो, ये 10 ऑर्डर आप दिल्ली में भेज दो. हम सबको Zoom कॉल करना है to be able to eat the same food. Because otherwise you don't get the pulse of eating the same quality of food. So what happened was, if I was the host and I have given 10 names in Gurgaon, 10 names in Noida, and 5 names in Delhi, उन हर आदमी के नाम पे उनका खाना जा रहा था. You know, so it said, Siris, enjoy, you know, it said, hi, Siris, enjoy your dal makhni, or hi, Vikram, enjoy your dal makhni, or hi, Manav, enjoy your dal makhni. So the host was very well praised by all the invitees, saying कि boss इसकी बड़ी चलती है इस restaurant में, सारों का खाना उसने उसके नाम से भिजवाया. Nobody hardly knows the fact that we are doing it for everybody. That's only happening when you actually come and get addicted to the brand. And when you actually start getting food in handis the way I just showed you, it's very difficult to go back to a plastic box to order from some other delivery brand, which is why our repeat ratio is almost 58%. And the logic is because once you addicted to it, and we are not charging you a bomb, like I said, we charge a packaging charge. Till date, in 3 years, we charge 7% or 6% as packaging charge from the customer over and above our price. And in 3 years, I don't even have one person who has called me and said, "Yeah, packaging charge nahi denge." Yeah, packaging charge zyada hai.
It's worth saying because gone are the traditions where the plastic bags were happening and you know, everything was spilling over. We were really scared to put that box on the table because it's all oily there.
That's the reason what we're trying to tell you, order us from the front door rather than ordering us from the back door, because अभी तक यही हो रहा था. खाना जब डिनर इंडियन मंगाना होता है तो या तो उसको 2 घंटा पार्टी से पहले बुला लेते हैं और किचन में रख देते हैं, या फिर उसको पीछे किचन के दरवाजे से अपने घर में मंगाते हैं और उसको बोलते हो यार गर्म करने के लिए ना अपने बर्तन में निकाल के गर्म करके टेबल पे रख देना. हम कह रहे हैं ये इतना बड़ा डब्बा, खूबसूरत डब्बा है, अपने साथ सामने मंगाओ, हांडी निकालो, हांडी से ही खाओ, कुछ करने की जरूरत ही नहीं. That's the difference that we've tried to create with the brand.
So Manav, I have to commend you are really a problem solver. And one thing in the end, I would say it's tech-based food brand, probably day for delivery. Personalization, packaging, maintaining the standard, portionizing, taking away all the extra cost of wastage. I think you are a problem solver, Mr. Manav. Hats off to you.
Thank you, sir.
To the market. So friends, with that, I think we should come to the end of a beautiful journey. Probably we went half an hour than the expected time, but it was worth, I must say. And people were still listening to us. These 25 people, plus watching us on Facebook and live on Facebook and YouTube, are the real people जो serious हैं इन 9 दिनों के लिए, where the business would really take a lead. So friends, please call us on the hotline numbers 9717683. 838. I repeat, 971768338. feedback@franchiseindia.in is our email address. I repeat, feedback@franchiseindia.in is our email address. Anybody who wants to take a tour of Masala Story, the kitchen, the outlet, how the operation works, because again, jo dikhta hai, wahi dikhta hai. Please do contact us and we'll be more than happy to take over. With that, I want to thank you all. Wish you a very, very happy Navratri. ये 9 दिन है जब कुछ नया शुरू कर सकते हैं. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. The registrations can also be done for tomorrow on the same numbers. Thank you all. Wish you very all the best. And Manavji, thank you very much to you as well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you all. Take care.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.